Internet, and welcome to Tales of Terragia. I am your dungeon master and cosmic tour guide, Nick Santano, and these are 6 sexy swinging singles just looking for a hot night out on the tom. Say hi, sexy swinging singles.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
Whoa.
You for a call.
Put it away.
All right. Oh god. We're on YouTube. We're trying to get monetization.
Literally the hardest thing.
Yeah.
That'll be for Patreon.
Speaking of Patreon, we will be launching one very soon, not this week, but most likely next week. So come back next week, we'll give you all the details on that, but we are going to be giving you guys our first round of Patreon rewards, which will be the subclasses that you see here on Tales of Terragia, both the Circle of Sand Druid, Zakkai, played by Connor here, and our Oath of Chaos Paladin, played by Steven here, with Basil. So if you want your own Dirty Druid and Crazy Bunny at home, you now can too.
Wow.
Up to it. But before all that, we're gonna go ahead and start with tonight's episode. Last time, the Second Law have finally reached the city of Port Kazushi, the Sylvan Dynasty's single traversal link to the remainder of Elbreth, and our party's thorough way of claiming the Shard of Immortality, which is kept out of the hands of some dastardly vampires at the heart of the ocean. You bid farewell to the Sprickles clan, the family of Arena you were helping escort here, as well as Kiln and Mork. Kind of a bittersweet farewell, though hopefully you will cross paths with the Sprickles again. Kiln also pressed you, Zakkai, one last time that Harmony's necklace is a direct link to the Nine Hells, and no matter what trinket that serves for Harmony, no good is likely to come from a place so foul. You come upon some new information, both Nik-Nak and Basil receiving word from an associate of theirs, and Anara finally uncovering a lead to where whatever may have happened to her younger brother. But first, one thing that can never possibly go wrong: travel plans. The city of Port Kazushi bustles around you. Not sprawling, but tightly packed and dense. The streets are packed with traders, travelers, and merchants. Dozens of paper lanterns bob gently on threads strung across the narrow streets, swaying like little colorful jellyfish caught in the breeze. The scent of grilled eel, salt, incense, and wet wood mingle in the air. Off in the distance, beyond the tangled streets and the descending tiered rice fields, you can see the Bay of Lilies, where over a dozen ships bob gently in the water, and the vast sapphire sea beyond that. It is here that you need to secure passage to the heart of the ocean, a place of both myth and legend, and said to house treasures beyond mortal understanding. So secure your travel plans carefully. What's going on, Second Law?
Just to clarify, we saw a
Warship.
warship,
Yeah,
Loxodon warship.
Loxodon warship in the harbor.
Yes, it is.
And we had a quick chat, I think, at the end where you said that's probably not a ship we could.
It is worthy of some investigation, I would say. Who knows? I can't remember if I recognized it or not. I did recognize it as like one of the like naval warships. Yeah. Okay.
It is not like the like admiral like head of the fleet, but it is one of the
part
larger
of the.
warships.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I made a note of some places that we were
Yes.
thinking of possibly going.
Yes.
The Pufferfish Pavilion was the place where you secure passage, right? That's the seafaring. Is that right?
Oh yes.
Oh, there's like a place where all the captains.
Yeah,
right.
I think that was called the Pufferfish Pavilion.
Okay.
And then there's Herbs,
Oh, yes. Herbs.
and Kiko's Sunken Treasures.
Yeah.
There's another one I got. Was that a tavern?
Kiko's
Shop.
Sunken Treasures is a like oddity shop.
Is that the one
But
that's
there is
got
a
like the
lodge.
you dive and like dive for treasure?
The
Oh,
Sprickles
like the
said that there was a
machine?
large tank of water in the middle of the store with
Yeah.
a large crane
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah.
We should do it. We should do it. We should do it.
And you just get what you get.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And they said that in their time there, they've seen things being fished out of the tank, and it was just a necklace that made bubbles, and sometimes it was a massive sword. So it's all random.
Is it the Looking Fish Lodge?
The Lionfish Lodge
Lionfish.
is the
Golden
Lionfish.
yeah, the
That's
tavern.
the main tavern.
Yeah. where all the
Okay.
you've been told where all like the captains and people go to.
The lodging first, and then investigation. What do you?
I'm assuming that there will probably be some Loxodons in town, so we will stumble upon them sooner rather than later, I'm sure, considering the size of that ship in the harbor. So maybe let's find somewhere to all plan first before we make an ask.
What
Or
should we do if
are you-
we see one? Should we?
It should be fine. I would.
Are you well known
Yeah.
among your people as the prince?
Or recognizable on site?
They will probably recognize me. We are not the most common of folk, and we do stick
Do another
together
perception.
pretty much.
Oh.
You know,
Disguise.
I have the ring. I can do another little.
I don't think we need. I don't think we need it.
Maybe we put on a hat.
Well,
No one will recognize me.
I
from
mean,
start.
I like hats, but I think it should be fine, depending on who the person that we run into is. But more than likely, it will be okay. I'm known, but I've been away from home for a while, so
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't your station higher than at
It-
least what a sailor's would be?
it,
So,
it is. It is. They will.
yeah.
They will. If we need to exert some influence over them, I don't think that will be an issue. However, it is strange to see a warship here and not a trading ship. So I'm trepidatious, considering all of the recent developments that I've heard about from my homeland, which have not been the most encouraging. There's been some strife and turmoil from the surrounding peoples that also live on the island of Zonir. So
Didn't you mention that you were kind of out in the world and they assumed that you were doing something, but you're. So is there any kind of lie that we need to sort of.
I'm in school.
yeah.
I'm in
We should
school.
get our-
I'm in school, and
You came from Grisha.
learning.
Yeah.
Odenwald, but yes.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
We're going to Grisha.
Yeah.
I'm officially enrolled at Lorehold, but I'm kind of on an independent study. Well, debatable, but
Lower
Oh,
Hope?
here,
Yeah.
but I'm guessing that most folks would just know that the prince has been gone for a while. They wouldn't necessarily know all of the details. So vaguer is better, but that's the general. I am still technically in school. I'm just not
Well,
actively
if
in
you're
school.
and if you're a prince, then I know for you it's a bit out of character, but they probably don't know you personally. You can just not acknowledge them at all, and they'll just think
Too cool
that,
for school.
They'll
There-
just think that that's just
Hierarchy is
prince acting like a prince.
Yeah, hierarchy is very important in our society. It is kind of the basis for how the justice and order system works there. So they would naturally be inclined to respect that. However, it's been a while since I've been around my own people, so I'm a bit nervous. But it should be okay. So if we come across anyone, I would say let me do the talking, and then if I need backup,
We'll follow you.
yeah.
I'm sure I can spin a really good story
Yeah.
to go along.
No
Sickles.
no weapons, no weapons, no
Aw.
weapons.
I don't think that's the kind of backup.
DM
You left
question.
Yes.
Having lived in the Sylvan Dynasty for a couple years, do I know just generally like any sort of political stuff that's happening, or if they're like fighting with anyone, or have like who their like strong allies would be, or anything like that?
The dynasty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a history check with advantage.
23.
23. The dynasty have a very strict we don't fuck with the rest of the world policy.
Isolationism.
They very much like this port is kind of their one way in and out, and that they have like reluctantly sort of like open to the rest of the world. They're not exactly full on like xenophobes and kind of like hate everyone else but themselves. They just think that their own issues are more important, and they have the fate portals that they're worrying about. They kind of have, as a nation, at least as leaders, agreed upon that like if anywhere else is having conflict, that's their problem, and if they come to us, we'll see.
So then, would it be? Is it especially strange for me then to see Loxodon Parade warship here because they would not really even engage politically in anything conflict-wise? Like
maybe they're playing
I'm
Battleship.
just trying to see how like strange I really see this being because I know that my people are kind of in an expansionist, eminent domain kind of mindset right
Yes,
now.
they are. I will say it's
Big words.
not out of the realm of possibility to see a ship from Zonier, especially from the Loxodon Parade here. A warship definitely seems out of place, but there doesn't seem to be a to-do about it. It's just anchored out in the bay, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of like hubbub about it.
Okay.
Although the city is constantly bustling, it's a very dense, like smaller city, and as you kind of like make your way further into it, the streets are almost just like fast-moving rivers of just people constantly coming out of buildings into buildings, and just they need to get to their ship before it leaves, and they need to pick up this thing here, and they need to get papers cleared at this office. It's a very quick, like very few people actually probably live here. It's all people coming in and out, and people that do live here, work the stands and manage the docks and stuff.
Did we get a name for the ship?
I can't remember. Did we?
For the
Did we see
yes,
it?
you did on the back of the Mammoth King.
Mammoth King. That's right. Yes.
The front of the ship has no full figurehead or anything. It just ends in a giant elephantine head sculpture with large tusks that kind of push through the water. It is not a subtle ship by any means.
Well, if we find lodging for the night, maybe we can just ask some investigatory questions about
there may be
where I can find
travelers in the lodge that would have
I mean,
the
it's
lowdown on
kind of hard to
local-
miss this ship in the harbor right now, so I'm sure some people will know about it.
have some of the Loxodon staying.
We'll see. Just a little shiver kind of goes down Tem's back. It's just like, oh god. Okay.
You think that's like a noticeable reaction, like a slight?
Yeah, I think everyone sees that Tem feels a little anxious and
apprehensive.
awkward about this, and having to like confront, basically the reality he's been like slightly running from, but also preparing to having to face down for a while.
It will be fine.
Yeah.
The shoulder.
You have done.
You got this.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong.
No, I know. It just feels like it's been so long since I've even talked to another one of my kind. So
It's understandable, but it'll be fine, and we're here with you.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it will be okay. So let's go to what was it?
Let's
The
get
the puffer.
The lionfish.
Lionfish.
Yeah, Golden Lionfish Lodge.
Does you being the prince mean you have the biggest ears of all Loxodon?
I think that's exactly.
You know,
how it
ear
goes.
size.
Yeah.
Ear size is not a status in our society, but I mean, I like mine. They do the job.
Is that true among Yogi?
I mean, some of my relatives have really big ears, but I mean, he's got the biggest, and I've never known royalty before, so worth asking.
But
I've also never seen
the
any other.
royalty among the Herringbone. Do they? Is it?
Sometimes it's usually just who's ever the biggest. So sometimes the biggest ears is
Adds a couple
adds
inches.
to it.
Yeah. You know, some people decorate their ears with piercings, and they're more of a mode of expression than status. Anyways, did you get did the sprinkles say exactly where this lodge
I
is?
pinch it. I think it's a good spot.
This seems to be a little bit of a small place. I think if
Maybe
we head
here.
into the center, we'll probably be able to find it.
Okay, great. Let's go
I'm
then
sure
before
it's
it gets
probably
too
towards
dark.
the
Somewhere
docks,
in the
but
middle,
not
near
right
the
near the
docks,
docks.
yeah.
Hey, which way to the Golden Lionfish Lodge? I call it to the street.
Roll d20 add your charisma modifier.
Well, that's a 5 total.
You step out. You step out in the middle of the street, and ready you get 2 words in for move it, dumbass. pushes past you.
Hey.
Some like
They're mean here.
It wasn't very
larger
nice.
bugbear kind of pushes past you, just stomping on, dragging out a cart.
Let's just
We're
head-
walking here.
Head toward the docks. I'm sure you'll see it.
Simple question. I can't ask anyone here anything, I guess.
Well, let's stick together because it seems like it's a bit of a busy town.
What's
I
this,
flip off the bugbear.
Yeah.
How
Flip them off with
are the
Yeah,
businesses,
that's right.
Do they have signs with names, or is it more kind of
First
icons?
influence.
It is a lot of like the storefronts and stuff that you see. The signages are a lot of just kind of like general goods, or if it's like a place that sells like pottery, it's just an image of a potted plant or something.
Okay, so
Very
there are some-
few
there are some
Pot.
Yeah, very few,
iconic signs rather than.
very few like names. I will say only because.
Does anyone know what a lionfish looks like? Or
got-
maybe we
I mean,
I assume a lot of
Probably.
hair.
yeah,
Probably.
like I know.
Head,
Come-
head of a lion, body of a
Island
fish.
culture, I'm sure it's like seen
Never been to
something.
the ocean.
Spines
It's got a
around
big,
there.
big
Yeah.
collar of
Yeah.
spines.
Yeah.
Can I do a herringon hop and just jump straight up and
Just
do
try to do
a quick
Our Google
perception
Maps
check?
camera.
Yeah. Okay.
And I will say for Anara, only because your passive perception is very high, and you've made a point of asking for it before. In Port Kazushi, just even the few minutes that you've kind of been to the town, you've already noticed at least half a dozen glass blades. It seems this city being the
Okay.
sort of like single port in and out
So
of the
there's
dynasty,
a significant.
there's a significant
security.
presence.
Do you have
Makes
yours?
sense.
I have
out?
mine kind of hidden
Hidden.
back under.
If it's at least sheathed, it won't be.
Yeah, it's on.
I think it's
on my list.
maybe an 18. This way. I think.
As you're as you're hopping up and doing little 90-degree turns, you jump up and you see towards not fully at the docks in the bay, but there's a little kind of outcropping that goes a little up slight hill, and you see a pretty decent sized tavern and a large kind of and you've also seen on the way here gigantic whale-sized koi fish swimming through the bay.
Oh, yeah.
You see a massive kind of fish head skull on the front of a building off the top of the hill that has large kind of spines on it. You guesstimate that is the Lionfish Lodge.
I think it's this one with the spines. That way.
That's a pretty safe assumption. Let's go that way.
All right, let's check it out.
What's the view of? Is the ocean? Is it like a good view of the ocean from kind of high up as we come in, or?
It is. It's actually a pretty.
And I've never seen an ocean before.
In which case, yeah,
So Anara is very much like.
it's.
this water.
Edge of the world.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah, literally the-
what is
Fall off.
this?
You've
Yeah.
never seen land come to such a sharp end,
And then
then
suddenly
just
there's nothing.
water. There's a decent sized bay, which again is still wondrous to you with
No, that is-
gigantic
that's
lily pads that are
I think when Anara initially sees it, she assumes the bay is the ocean, and then there's something on the other side, and then when she sees it, keeps going.
it just keeps going. So yeah, it's
yeah. So you can see she's pretty.
and it's a pretty sight. The city is sort of on a gentle slope, and there are those tiered rice field kind of where they do that little step down, into it finally reaches the beach and the harbor. It's a busy, bustling city. Very pretty.
Are you trying to think about how to fight those giant koi too?
No. Do you know? I've never seen so much water. It goes forever.
Well, there's quite a large ocean that surrounds much of the continent of Elberin.
I mean, I read in the books I used to copy at the monastery. I know the word. Just never seen it before. It's huge.
Yeah, my
Is it safe to be
ships are
on it?
safe. Sometimes they
This
sink.
is so small.
Oh well,
I want to go on that one.
Uh,
Really big.
really big. Yeah, bigger ships. Bigger ships are
Can we go on
okay,
that
but
one? Can you
also
talk to your people?
yeah,
I
go
think
really
that's-
fast.
I think that's a good idea.
well,
These other ones they're small.
you
And
know,
we are trying to beat.
it's true. I think that we may
Like,
it may be a good option.
We were just
especially
saying bigger is
very,
better.
very, very much serendipitous that we're seeing it here.
I guess it's kind of a trade-off. If
Yeah.
we have a bigger ship,
We
we
might-
can have more protection.
Yeah, and
But a smaller ship will be faster if we need to race anyone somewhere.
But
or-
Well,
Well,
waves.
the
What I read
physics
about
of it
waves,
are
they're
quite
big.
sound, and
Big.
sailors are experienced.
What if the waves are bigger than the ship?
But the
I
ship
didn't know
still
Anara was
stays
such a
on
size
top
queen.
of them.
You know, the bigger the better.
Tem will explain buoyancy. I don't know, like, it's just, like, yeah.
I'm sure
It's like no, I'm not listening.
Next
Yeah,
time we
yeah.
find a library, we'll
Can I just like that
get
one's?
some books.
I
Yeah.
think Anara's right. That one's the biggest, so that one's probably
Seems the safest.
the best and the fastest. Maybe we should talk to your friends.
Well,
How do they
it-
stay level?
they're kind of self-balance as long as you're not overloading
They
it on
move?
one side or the other. Well, yeah, they got sails and
I mean,
oars
but,
and
but
Or sometimes you put stuff
Side
in the
to
bottom
side.
to
They have really
counterbalance.
long things on the side to keep them.
no.
You just have to stand
It's
on
like
the deck and
stilts,
run
I
to one
think.
side or the other.
Big
Have you
sticks
never
that
been on
hit
a
the ocean floor and then I walk it.
No, I kind of got a glimpse of it in my travels, but I've never been on it.
Well, we will be fine.
Oh.
It will take some time to get your sea legs, but it should be okay. You know. I
To
know
be
you.
fair, I've
Wait,
only
do I
been
need
on
a different
smaller
leg?
boats on, like,
Legs?
a leg.
Oh,
Maybe
It's an
have to have
expression.
new
It's,
legs.
Might
it's an
need to make a
expression.
new leg.
It's an expression. Already nervous now. All these things they don't know. Right.
Yeah, it does hit you now that you do have to cross the ocean to get where you need to go, and a good majority of your party one of them thinks that there are stilts underneath the boat, and one of them doesn't know how it stays upright.
I've only been to like Lake Como, so
Oh, we
It's like,
summered
well, you
there.
know, like,
Yeah.
it's like a lake boat.
now.
Not exactly.
I'm a little worried about.
But for the Lionfish Lounge or Lodge, you hear loud music, cheers, jeers, and the smell of alcohol in the air before you even turn the corner and see a short pathway up a slight hill to the Lionfish Lodge, a 2-story tavern perched atop a cliffside overlooking the bay. And there's no front door, it's just sort of like open, and you can hear like a raucous body scene inside.
All right,
Seems
Seems like the
fun.
place.
Sounds like
this is
yeah.
more like it. Hello.
Body?
I'm gonna
less rough and
I'm gonna
tumble
walk
and
into the
more
crowd, people.
like
Boisterous.
boisterous
Yeah.
party.
Sure. No,
Ooh.
like, yeah, all right.
As we
No,
walk
sound,
in-
no sounds of fighting.
No sounds of fighting. Any kind of like
no ruckus.
commotion, ruckus you hear on the inside, you can see is like playful, like or arm wrestling match, or like someone getting mad at a game of cards, or like someone cheering with a
Games.
bottle of alcohol in there. It's a party tavern, less of a
Great.
fighting tavern.
Oh, as soon as we walk in, like the first like big crowd cheer for whatever reason, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go walk into it and join whatever's happening.
And can I just say,
Yeah.
after kind of
Get into
getting
character.
over the kind of astonishment at the ocean, and our
We both walk in and undo a button.
your mind will go back to
We look at each other and notice the same thing.
Security.
issues and be looking at the glass blades, are people kind of checking us out. I mean, do we attract attention? I mean, or
Yeah, put
I
up
mean,
a
you
bit.
described it as a pretty
Put it in
cosmopolitan place, lots of different ancestries, and
It is.
I'm particularly looking for the now lots of security that I'm seeing. First time we've been in a place with like a ton of security,
Yeah.
so just
Fair enough.
are we being Clark to the? Does it look like they're
Give me a
questioning people?
give me an insight check.
changing-
There's no guy at the door. They just let us in.
14.
14?
I realize
All the best places.
Yeah, I was
They
like,
just want you to buy
thinking for like
buy
20
food.
it
minutes.
really feels very minimal over here.
My I gotta go get my iPad.
Chug, 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 chug. Whatever the guy's doing.
Yeah, drink, consume.
Beverage.
I'm looking around to see if there's anyone playing instruments. Probably.
Get a jam
do
going.
I'll do like an initial sort of like a little bit of a judgment on not a
Sizing up
judgment,
the
but like
scene.
a little analysis judgment of the music that's being played.
There is
Check out the
a
scene. Be like,
Yeah.
Should we busk?
Let's see. Let's get the lay of the land first. We don't want to just come right in and try to,
Right.
Take over
Take
the
someone else's
spotlight.
turn.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
Courtesy.
Yeah.
Courtesy.
musician courtesy.
There are a few musicians inside. There doesn't seem to be a set like stage or performance area. Just they've set up in a corner and are playing. And they do look like anyone else in this town. They're probably just on their way in or out and just are setting up here to make some coin for the evening before they ship out. They typical like just a couple of hats on the floor in front of them while they play. While you're in here, you're instantly reminded at least a little bit of the music box, but it's a bit more rowdy here. Sailors drunkenly sing shanties, others stack gold as they play cards. Amid the chaos, just standing almost stark still at the back of the bar, behind the bar, is a tall, blue-skinned Cyclopean Dara folk who has an eye patch just off to one side covering nothing. But it seems that he just adopted the vibe, and he just sort of put on an eye patch because.
Okay, maybe this one's fun.
But you just see him, he's like just gently cleaning glasses and wiping down the counter in front of him. There are 3 large, massive like tapped like keg barrels behind him. One of them emblazoned with a large like lionfish in red, another one with a skull that has its mouth sewn shut, and then the third one with a black rose design. There's a large bulletin board on the wall covered in parchment, flyers, and everything from wanted posters to personal ads and ships that are offering passage. So there are some that this is where you could like pull a number if you want, or you get the information.
Could I just wander over to the board and just get the name? Like, let's get the names of the captains that are offering passage, and I know we should probably be a little careful with who we talk to or end up booking passage with if it's not a ship that just because
Do they have these
we're on a pretty
in the order
sensitive
of how
mission.
big the ships are?
Do they have drawings on them?
Maybe
I'm sure this is
That should be one of our concerns.
we'll see if they maybe,
The guy's
maybe
upside
they
down.
wrote it down.
Doing keg stands.
Magical keg situation happening.
It's okay, he doesn't know what ships are, so we'll just read these first.
Are there any loxodons in the tavern? No. Okay.
I guess while she's looking at the ship side, can I just do a quick scan of any of the wanteds as well, just clock any names that seem peculiar, or if anything that could be Fey kind of sounding.
For the ships offering passage, you see 3 ships. They have the name of the ship, the kind of style or size of the ship, as well as cost per passenger. The first ship is advertised as the Spirit of the Sapphire, a frigate captained by Captain Shiesh, 60 gold per passenger. There is the Pontoon, which is listed as a luxury Nautilus. There is listed 2 captains, Captain Workin Clintock and Captain Paloma Clintock, 90 gold per passenger.
I like being Paloma.
Final ship is the 3-headed monkey. It is listed as a jong, which is a kind of one of those ships that have the sort of like slanted, almost like crimped kind of paper sails, where it just looks like a boat with a house on it. That's what a jong is. But the 3-headed monkey with 45 gold per passenger.
And then what was the gold of the second one?
I was just about
90
on that.
90.
60, 90, and 40.
For the luxury cruise.
Yeah.
What's the name of the first one? The second one?
The second one is the Pontoon.
It's a
Wait, so the last one, it's like a houseboat, like small, or it's bigger?
It's bigger. It is. It's the. I had to look it up.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what type. It's the traditionally kind of like Asian style ships, where it's a normal sized ship, but instead of like having a tiered like deck or whatever, it's kind of they just put a house on a boat, a decent size or whatever. And it traditionally has those kind of like slanted paper sails. One of those. So it's what it'll be considered the smallest of the 3 options.
2 homes.
Okay.
One of these.
It might be
I'm
too
not
much
against
space,
it.
but I'm not against that thought.
Does anyone
It
know
might
how
look
fast
kind of
these
normal,
different
too.
ships goes and how big they are?
Does that have mast?
I have some basic nautical knowledge.
As they push up, Basil
of,
pushes up his glasses as you're during the middle of the
It
next
was
stand.
a frigate,
A frigate, a luxury Nautilus,
luxury Nautilus, and
and a
then
jong.
The frigate would probably be the most well-rounded of the ships on offer in terms of what it might offer both in space and speed.
The only other thing I'm wondering though is, they say, a certain amount of gold per passenger, but
Right. To where?
well, that, but also,
Wait.
if there's other passengers,
Here.
we don't want to take them with us,
Right.
and I'm sure they don't want
We
to
would
just
have to-
adventure into the middle of the ocean, so we're
We
gonna
would be needing
probably
to
have
hire the whole ship.
to get our own ship.
Yeah. Well, I think these are good leads, and if
Yeah.
I can't organize something, then we have other options to investigate. But
Maybe
I
we
think
can
it's
buy out the other tickets on the ship. Be the only
Gonna
ones.
rack up the gold pretty quick. We'd have to go with the smallest one, I think, if we were gonna try to do that. And
the
this-
other
price.
option is if we're not going on the warship, is maybe the captain or other people from there have other connections here of a smaller ship that might be able to lend its services to me.
Yeah.
So, we don't have to necessarily get on the big ship, but maybe something a little bit faster, a little bit more suited towards our needs. We shall see.
We're in the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm upside down.
So Nik-Nak is an engineer of sorts, and he
Of sorts.
understands the word ship and that implication. So he's gonna go around and try and find someone who can explain how a ship, a seafaring ship, works, because he totally thinks like, I can just make one.
That's fair.
Out of scrap metal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 at your charisma modifier.
I rolled
Needs a
7.
refit, yeah.
7?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the fact that you're a kobold and a good 40% of the time you engage with people, they think that you're a pest from outside that has gotten in at first. So you don't
Who
get a
left the
lot
door
of
open?
answers right away. Eventually, when people learn that you can speak and are intelligent, people do listen to your question before hearing it and then laughing at you. There is one or two people that give you, like, they try to give you some basics that, I mean, Nik-Nak is pretty intelligent, so I think you would at least maybe understand, at least kind of get the very, they kind of tell you about, like, well, the wind currents blow the sail and pushes the ship forward.
How long do the stilts need to be?
Just like a child pestering a bunch of drunk people, just chugging their church being, how are ships made?
Yeah, basically.
That's just.
Yeah.
Why? But why?
But why?
So like I
But
find
how?
out there's no
How?
stilts.
Why?
It's using wind and sails,
Yes.
and then there's
And
an element
buoyancy
of buoyancy to it. Okay. I don't think I have time.
We did get a lot of metal.
We did, yeah.
You're gonna need a lot of
But from the
coal.
looks of all of the other ships out
Doesn't
there,
look like they're made of metal.
No.
That's
true.
You don't see any, that's true. You don't see
I
any
will
metal
create the
ships.
first Titanic. In this
Yeah.
the steam. This thing.
Uh-oh.
Part of the ocean.
I'll make the steam ship.
God, I heard that.
Help us all.
The Titans themselves couldn't sink this ship.
Titanic.
By Arcadia.
It's a good name of a ship. Titan.
All right, that's all I want.
Well, yeah, you have your
and-
options, and you're here in the tavern.
Well, should we maybe? I mean, we don't need to get a room here if we don't want to. We have our cabin.
That's true.
I love this place. We should stay here.
I want to stay here forever and ever and ever.
I'm never leaving.
We'll just drag them to
Yeah,
the cave.
yeah. Once they wear themselves out, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see any
been a long-
lockstons here, so
long travel.
I think maybe tomorrow we'll go down to the docks and I can try and find the captain of the ship down there. I'm sure they won't be too far from. The ship is docked out quite far, but I'm sure there's some people around the area that are either supplying or dealing with things. So I think that's probably the task for tomorrow, to start off investigating on where we can get some passage.
Should we also try and like look around town to see if anyone has like heard of the tale of the heart of the ocean, where it might be?
Yeah.
I think people maybe at the claw machine might know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Has anyone seen
I have an
Cuba?
idea. Can I go up to the guys, the people like playing music in the corner?
Yeah.
And hi.
Requests? Do you have any requests?
Oh, I do actually. So
Can I play instead of you?
Would you mind?
well, I'm
Can you stop?
traveling traveling through, but I'm a musician myself. But I would love to know if you have any.
You can sit in. You just have to put out your own hat.
Oh no! I wanted to
Don't
hear.
pull
I wanted to
tips
hear
or-
your songs. Do you have any songs of like local history? Or I've heard of like a tale of a place called the Heart of the Ocean. Is there a song about that?
To kind of like just talk amongst themselves.
Go ask the band.
Yeah.
Celine starts playing.
Bert knows that on the lute. I don't know that, but
Well,
it'll be a acoustic piece.
Well, I'm sure if he just started playing and singing a bit, and then I can help join. I can follow along and just help join in with some lyre and just to fill out the music. I just really want to hear a local song.
Sure. Give us a round. Heart of the Ocean. And the rest of the musicians kind of not really take a seat, but just sort of stand down for a second while just the single lute player just starts playing a little bit. He'll say a couple words every once in a while, but it's mostly just heart of the ocean.
I'm like playing along. I'm like,
He's just making it up.
He's like, she's gonna tip
oh
me,
yeah,
right? She's gonna
inside
tip
work
me,
and
right?
like, what this guy is he just
Yeah,
like
give me the station.
drunk and old and he just forgets? Is he just trying to appease me? 15.
15. The way that he's playing a song that he knows, and when he kind of like, well, he knows the notes.
Yeah.
He knows the notes. The lyrics sound the most kind of like made up fudge part of the performance, but it's with that insight you can tell that it's a song that he knows and it's probably called that. He just doesn't know it that well, and he's just like, oh, he kind of knows.
It was a good
Thank you
song.
so much. That was
He's not a
so
font of
fun.
information.
It was great.
It was really fun
It was very
playing with
good.
you all. I wanted to just join in for a song. But carry on. I'll go back to my friends.
Down, deepest heart of the ocean. I think it's like that.
It's great.
You can
That's really great.
Available on Patreon.
Yeah, I'll like rejoin
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
This place is great. How's everyone? Hey guys.
Where did you go?
Well, that didn't work. So
I met a few people.
that was
Everyone's
my
really
idea.
nice here.
Are you drunk already?
Yeah.
Why do you smell so bad? What happened to you already?
I spilled a couple things on me. A couple.
Is that why you're sticky now?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
look kind of glistening.
I always look like
I
that.
think
more
all
than
the-
normal.
I think all the dirt from your feet fell onto your face during the keg stand.
A couple seconds afterwards,
That always happens.
like half elf girl, maybe 18, 19, runs up and wraps an arm around and says, "Hi, are you coming back? You said you'd take me to the blushing koi later."
Oh, of course, I'm gonna put my arm around her. Be like, I'd never forget. But hey,
we have a new friend,
What's your
guys.
name?
hey everyone, this
face.
this
Hey,
is
baby.
Merca.
This is Merca. These are my friends. This
Hi.
This is Merca. She's here. Hey.
Such a beautiful name.
friends are boring. Let's go to the blushing koi.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Give me a few minutes. How about I'll come find you?
Okay.
You
be waiting.
You wait for me. I'll be right there.
Okay.
This
I'll
girl
be
got,
right there.
Okay.
I'll be right there.
Has this girl got any metal jewelry on her?
I'm
I'm gonna take a shot.
Her nose ring directly out of her nose.
How distracting am I being?
You're gonna rob
Run
this
away
girl and then leave her?
Yeah.
Who says I'm leaving her? I might be going to the
I'm
Blushing
robbing
Play lately.
Yeah.
But by implication, we're all.
The implication.
What am I rolling again?
It's on hand.
All right. Of course.
There's a lot of security.
Just like,
24.
24. At one point, you do like notice that there's a bangle, literally half, like it's not hooked on correctly, half hanging off her wrist that you kind of just are able to
Oh,
catch.
it's free then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she
Doesn't
like
belong to her till it's safe.
I have to
not-
also.
Drunk
Drunk people
don't
lose their
notice.
jewelry all the time, right? That
With-
happens to drunk people.
She's drunk. For all I know, it just fell on her wrist.
I'll say with a 24, you like kind of catch it, and the lack of the bangle is just enough weight to kind of throw her off a little bit. She looks down at you, sees that you have the bangle, and goes, "Oh," and takes off the rest and hands it to you.
thanks.
And then starts walking away.
Is it real?
It's real metal.
Is it real jewelry? Is it expensive jewelry?
I mean,
It's from
investigation check.
Claire.
Yeah.
Nice
Wow,
job.
dude, this is plastic.
She just gave it to you.
Natural 20.
Your fingers are green.
Yeah, all right.
It's already got blue
200
scales,
of them
so
for
it's
one
like
gold
greenish.
piece.
It's pretty much all the jewelry is. I mean, the cuffs and bangles are just kind of a standard, trinket metal kind of whatever. The necklace she hands to you is twine and shells. So and she hands you another kind of puka shell kind of wristband or whatever. She So at least 2 bangles
She's an
of
ocean
cheap
girl.
metal you got.
I'm gonna start chewing on the puka shells.
Did she have a drink in her hand at the time?
Not at the time.
All right, well, I'll put the actual metal away and start eating the puka shells again.
Just start cracking
Yeah.
I gotta say, this place
Are
is
those good?
great.
Yeah, they got a good crunch.
Just spit out parts of it
Kind of like I'm eating
On the floor.
Sunflower seeds, yeah. Well, I'm sure this place has seen worse. I think I'm.
Some
maybe-
drunken sailor sees you and has a shrimp cocktail and takes a shrimp tail, just throws right on the floor. He's got the right idea. Yeah, the shrimp steins are raised.
I'm thinking of a puka shell.
Yeah, they immediately take it and start chanting about it for some reason.
Yeah.
It's important now.
Harvey, do you think we should maybe put a little constraint on this evening and we can try and wrap it up?
We do have things we need to do.
What time?
Did you see any other maybe captains in here?
You guys got here
It was already at sunset,
like,
right?
yeah,
Sunset,
early
yeah.
sunset, late afternoon. So right now it's probably pushing 9 p.m.
Yeah, Zakkai, did you bump into any captains?
Oh, probably.
Was there?
I'm gonna actually do a
Was there anyone
perception
in
check
the-
and see if there's anyone with a tricorn.
Yeah,
yeah.
is there
Or,
anyone
you
a
know,
tricorn
yeah.
or a
I was gonna do that too.
double-breasted
I'll just
coat or
help
something?
you.
You know.
Yeah, you can have it in
Where are the cartoon pirates?
Can I also help in some way or do any
That's
checks
a
since I
dirty
was
20.
proud?
You're lucky I don't lower it.
I think there's one.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's a captain, and it's just.
I think that guy
Someone's
wants
a
Someone called me captain.
Someone called me the captain, so I guess.
The cat.
My boat now.
No, the captain in the corner, his name is Morgan?
Oh, Nik-Nak is Captain Crunch right now because of the puka shells. So
Congratulations.
that was a dirty 20 for perception for trying to locate a captain.
Does that mean we got a boat?
Looking around
Maybe.
the tavern, it's a lot of
Crunch Fairy.
travelers and sailors, but no one seems that high rank or-
Authoritative.
yeah, no one of importance
Uh-huh.
in here, or at least this part of it.
They're probably at the pufferfish.
While I was
The
kind
more
of
Oh,
high
yeah,
class
that was
establishment.
The place
That's the
that
place
to
where they hang
actually
out.
book
Yeah.
the stuff. Yeah.
Right.
This seems
Puka
mostly
shell,
like
I think
a
also
deckhands
called it
and
crunch
Tourism might be here.
Yeah.
The everyday sailors.
the deckhands, the people who are working the ships.
But the officers.
While I was
People who
partying with the
are in
crowd,
charge.
did I notice anybody acting strange or anyone who was especially interesting seeming?
There was one guy.
Designed very,
glistening, sandy. He was
yeah.
acting very strange.
He's also looking very
but
interesting.
very sexy.
Give me either a perception or insight check. Depending on what you choose, will give you different information.
Insight.
Ooh, ooh.
I don't know.
No, it'll be insight because I feel like
Yeah.
I'm not looking for stuff, but I'm just having fun, and I'll naturally kind of.
Alright, check.
15.
15. It definitely the time that you did break away to kind of party it up was mostly just that, partying it up.
A good
And
ass time.
You hear a couple bit talk here and there.
Yeah.
A lot of it kind of encourages what everyone else was thinking by looking around here. You hear a lot of complaining about the captain or shipping out in 2 days. It seems to be a lot of the working class or travelers are patrons of this tavern. The more you it's a lot of the parties that you're being part of are people that are happy to be on land. They just got here from 2 months at sea, or people that are having a drink before shipping out tomorrow. So it's a lot of
Yeah, if I hear timelines, I'm like 2 months.
Oh, that's.
Is that how long it takes?
That's a question. On the roster, did it say when they're sailing?
no,
Mm.
just
That might be
ships
important.
offering.
Yeah, they
that's a
might
good
just be
question.
Because even
based
if
out
we get
of
on
here
the
or
fast
something.
one, but it might be leaving in a
Right.
week or a month.
Right.
Remembering our time in Pojin,
Mhm.
Kubo was a very popular guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would stand to reason that he would probably show up here. And he himself has to get like shipped somewhere. So Nik-Nak's going to start
Maybe
asking.
noticeable. Yeah,
if-
I was thinking we should ask people
Yeah, like,
whether they've seen a
Yeah.
charismatic.
or did you were you ever on a ship with this guy?
He was going by K, right?
Yeah.
With a companion OW, is that
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, but they weren't traveling together.
yeah, it
Oh,
didn't
that's
seem
right.
like
Okay.
they were that
But they
person was
had-
traveling at all.
they
They're just
yeah.
communicating.
Yeah, and communicating.
Yeah, but on the when I was checking the wanted board, did I see any OW names by any chance? Okay.
No, Kubo or.
Speaking of names, what was the captain of the three-headed monkey?
Oh yeah, sorry. There was the Spirit of Sapphire, Captain Shiesh, Pontoon, the Clintox. Three-headed monkey is captained by Captain Sal Triple-Beak.
Uh-oh. The name.
I know.
It's an NPC in our party. I think we're getting some Easter eggs.
Yeah, I think we are.
Depends on what boat you shoot.
Well,
For
inclined.
now.
Well, it just
Do you think we
seems
should
like
try to-
we can maybe get some more information
going down.
about captains at the other place, but this is mostly the lower tier of the ships that seem to come hang out here. Deckhands, sailors.
But it's a good place for information.
Yeah, we can ask around about other things, but I don't think we're gonna find any important people on these ships here. They're not the people that will make the decisions.
Murga! Hey, Murga!
So do you think we should,
Sure.
before we turn in,
Where is she?
try the
Yeah, we can try the
the
other.
pufferfish?
we can try the
pavilion,
pufferfish just
or
to just
should
see.
we just wait till the morning?
No, that might be a good idea, just so that way, if we do run into anyone there, we can talk to them, and if not, we can at least get a lead on where I can find someone from the Lockstone Parade.
I kind of look over to Zakkai, immersed in this party. And go, I think we're going to be able to get him out of here tonight.
Let me just check my spells real quick.
Yeah, call them.
Yeah. What do I have prepared?
Well,
Also, the question that I have about like is Kubo, has anyone seen him or has anyone been on a ship with him? I suppose I will leave until we get to the pavilion because it seems like we're not having as much luck with like captains and crewmates here.
Yeah, this
But
is
you'll
true.
like
It seems
hold
to
off
be
on it,
more
but that's something you're going to be
Yeah.
asking around later.
well, and the other thought I had is, instead of trying to just pay a passenger ship to escort us as we just look for a place that we're not sure where it is, well, there's more than 3 ships in the harbor, so maybe we just find someone who would also like to find valuable items, and they would be equally as motivated to stay the course and find this location. And as long as we get the Shard of Immortality, there was supposed to be other. This was like a place where multiple things were held, right?
Yes, and there may be some sensitive items there.
I know we might have to. It would be tricky. We might have to.
But it's a good point because these ships may
Monitor
just be
them.
going to particular places.
Right,
that have
right.
certain
We need-
routes
we
that
need
go
someone
back and
with
forth.
flexibility.
Maybe we want to.
And motivation,
for
I
a-
think,
a
if we're not
freelancer
sure where
of
we're
some
going.
kind.
Right.
My private vessel.
I think we might be better off convincing a pirate that, not a pirate, but maybe a pirate, but some,
What's pirate?
that they're gonna go find hidden treasure and, well, I don't want to attack other ships. We might have. We
Wait,
probably
wait,
have to
wait, wait.
babysit the
Ships attack other ships?
They fight
on
each
the
other?
ocean?
I mean, you haven't seen the ocean, but like, at least stories or books or
It's just
anything like
these
that.
books, these stories, these folk tales,
right.
mythology.
That one guy over there
Oh.
told me that they've got guns
On the ships?
on the big ones.
Yeah, they're
Like
like this
Yeah,
big.
like-
shooting ships.
Yeah.
Like some of the
That's
size of
who you
like
have?
Naval,
Yeah, but-
naval
But
battles.
they shoot things like this big.
That's naval
Take your head right off.
artillery.
Oh.
Well,
We'll get one before we
check
leave.
out.
That's-
And we're going on these on purpose?
Well, I guess all that to say is that it could be dangerous, and I think
Could.
working with a captain and a crew that is equally motivated to make it to the destination when we're not sure where it is, that could be a good approach as opposed to as much as I would love to go on a luxury passenger vessel the whole time.
Does the
That might
warship
not
have
work
guns?
as well.
Well, yeah, they've got.
Well, that's the whole point
They've
of
got,
going
they've got
on,
tusk cannons and
on this one.
battering
This could be a
rams
backup.
Cannons that
the,
shoot
the
tusks?
pirates could be a
and- No, they're
backup
just,
plan.
they're just kind of shaped like.
The pirates' idea could be a backup plan if we can't commandeer
Right there, right
the
there.
Loxodon warship.
I think we should go to the pufferfish pavilion. This
Yeah.
is where maybe we can learn more about where these ships are going and whether there are others for hire. that,
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
where
We
we
could
just
maybe
say
ask
charter the
those
boat.
captains about
So,
other ship captains.
Yeah.
So we
How
can
they make
hire
the guns?
someone who owns a boat
Oh,
to take
well,
us where we want to go.
Just steal a boat.
like everyone keeps talking, I'm like, what?
What were we doing? I can't say that out loud anymore.
Oh,
Right. You have to
Borrow.
wink about it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
we could steal a boat. I've done the winking thing in like my normal life. I don't think it works that way.
Oh.
You were doing the wrong eye.
Oh. We should borrow. What? Like say steal or borrow?
No, just get a boat.
Yeah, just
We should
one.
get a boat.
Yeah. And just wink afterwards.
Like I got these.
Yeah.
Are those
Were you doing that
shells?
with your eye when that girl was
Is
around?
it sand?
Oh
in your
yeah,
eye?
it works.
Okay.
I was over just to the
They
crowd.
mean something
girl.
slightly different.
Well, maybe let's check out the pufferfish, see if
Yeah.
the captains, any of those other captains are there, or
We might at least find out where these ships are going, when
Yeah.
they're leaving,
Yes,
how
yes.
much.
we
I would love to
could-
know any information in advance of before talking to
We
the
could see if they
people
know
on the-
anything about
yeah.
the Loxodon ship. You can just say, "Oh, what's a warship
Yeah.
doing here? I
Yeah.
haven't seen one of those before,"
Yeah.
kind of thing, and then
Well,
see if they have any information.
If it's where the captains are, presumably the captain of the
You
fjord.
could be there. Yes. Well, no use guessing if we can just go and find out.
All right, let's go.
These are here.
Yeah, I'm fine.
What about that girl?
She won't remember me. Let's go.
Did
you see her?
Seems a little rude.
yeah. We sneak out. Plus 10.
Where to?
Yeah, the
The
pufferfish
pufferfish
pavilion.
Is it obvious
Feel
where
like
it is?
stuff.
Have you seen it on our way here?
17
yet?
on the
No.
I'm assuming it's down by the docks.
Sure. Yeah. We can
I got this,
go in that
guys.
direction.
And then just start jumping up and just like looking at other signs that have like fish on it.
Perception check.
Basil scope.
The basil.
As I come down, just trip and fall, nat one.
Oh,
I'll just pull someone aside in the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's the pufferfish pavilion?
On your metal leg.
On your metal leg. My ankle.
Tim, you go to
Quick, give me the
bar.
wrench, give me the wrench.
Not the bartender.
it's like the
Not the Dara bartender.
He looks up a little bit.
No, I'm asking a patron next to me.
Well, you say, where's the...
Where's the pufferfish pavilion? Do you know? We're trying to head there.
He kind of like looks at you funny and looks around. The lips are sealed.
What?
The lips are sealed.
But you're talking.
He just kind of goes back to his drink and just kind of smiles at you.
I'm very confused. Did I say the name wrong? Where's the pufferfish pavilion? Can you direct me there?
My lips are sealed.
He's being a jerk.
Wink at him. Wink at him.
Yeah,
Which eye is it? Which eye is it?
Left one. Wait.
Do both, one then the other.
big blink.
The guy looks at you, stands up and walks to the other end of the bar and sits back.
Okay, I think someone else should ask.
I'll go find like a younger,
don't know.
cute sailor that's like only a little tipsy.
Okay.
And
Little dipsy.
before I turn around, I just
Undo a couple buttons.
yeah. Hi. Could you tell me where the pufferfish pavilion is? I really want to go on that luxury boat that they have.
I never heard of that place before.
Isn't that just like another place in town here?
I never heard of that place before.
I just like turn and look at
sparkling.
you. Just out. Like,
Dizzy.
So, the Sprinkles knew about this place. They told us about
Yeah.
it.
Right.
So, but do you think it's some kind of secret guild
Or a club. Or
Maybe it's somewhere underground.
Maybe we should go to the docks and follow someone coming off the boat.
yeah, because that was weird, right? He
Nobody
he
seems
said
to
his
want
lips
to
were
tell
sealed,
us.
but he was talking, and
the other
then
one
he
said
it must
he don't
be a
know.
secret
Yeah.
place. Why would the Sprinkles know about it? They were some of the most wholesome people I've ever seen, except for Grandma.
This.
Is there
Could
anything
it,
around?
could it be?
But it's
Could it be enchanted? Could it have some sort of magic about it?
Well,
Maybe they can't speak of it. I don't know.
Is the guy that Tem talked to still kind of around somewhere?
Yeah, he just clearly just didn't want to be next to Tim anymore. Just crossed the
Okay.
other side.
I'm
I
just
don't know what
gonna-
I did to offend him.
Blink tattoo.
I'm gonna walk up
They
to
told
him,
me
like
to.
walk up behind him and tap him on the shoulder. And as I'm tapping him, I'm gonna cast suggestion. And then just, oh, excuse me, sir. Could you just whisper in my ear what you know about the Pufferfish Pavilion, please?
What's the save?
Wisdom.
He probably failed, but
It says Wisdom 15.
he failed.
Okay.
You say that, and he kind of like just very casually kind of looks around the bar, then leans over, as if he's known you all his life. Kind of leans over into your ear. The password is my lips.
And where is it?
He kind of turns and nods at the bartender.
Yeah, we were never gonna get away without.
Talking to the Dara bartender.
Thank you so much.
We tried.
Just have a great rest of your night. And then I'll come back to the group.
What happened?
As suggested, he has a great rest of his night.
Lucky him. My lips are sealed is the password to get to the Pufferfish Pavilion. It must be just a secret part of like a
Maybe it's
club or
even
something
in
downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs.
We have to go tell it to the bartender.
Well, I feel silly.
Well, how are we to know?
Yeah, he didn't say this is the password. He just said that phrase. So how was I supposed to know?
Well, I don't think you were.
And then I blinked at him, and then he left.
It's
But
okay,
it was a
Tim.
good blink, I gotta admit.
It's okay.
I was very convinced.
Yeah. You almost won me over. I wasn't even the target.
Keep in mind that my blink, one of my eyes is really magnified because of my monocle too, so it's just like very unsettling.
Well, should we go up
It's a
to
continuity.
the
Yeah.
bartender and
Harmony, you're good with people.
maybe
For us.
should all
I've
should
dealt
some
with
of
these
us
Daras
stay-
before. I can do this.
You mean me and Tem?
Yeah,
go
we can see if we can break through his confusing exterior.
If Zakkai is tempted to head back into the crowd, then I'm just going to grab his wrist. No,
I will.
Alright, I'll see you in a minute.
Alright,
Let's
Let's
ask.
business.
Nik-Nak, do you want to come with us just
Yeah.
in case?
You might be able to
We need
sneak. You
someone
might be
to-
able to sneak behind the bar if
Yeah,
you need to.
Alright.
If we distract him, you can
Coming
sneak
back.
behind the
Yeah,
bar.
hey, I'll be back tomorrow, guys.
Don't want too much fun.
I've kind of lost respect for this place anyway. So.
Okay.
Wait, I want to see bartender. Shoot, I want to come. Let's go. Come on.
Anara, you got okay.
So they're gonna go talk?
All right, let's
They're
go.
gonna go talk to
So
them?
we go.
Let's go get another drink.
Hey,
I'm gonna
that's a good
Greet
idea.
the Dara with the useless eye patch with an
Yep, his eyes
Uh-huh.
just off to one side.
ahoy.
Ahoy.
Uh,
I don't know.
I'm just gonna try and say the password. I think.
Yeah, just be smooth.
Yeah.
Be smooth.
Well,
Yeah.
my lips are sealed. And then blank.
Nice.
So are
I give
so
it
are
a big
mine.
thumbs up.
I think the blink is a.
And these.
And his.
Social faux pas.
I at least do
Trying
a
to point
better
out that I only have one eye.
Hey, to them, a blink and a wink are the same thing. So.
That's true.
They are unaware of what. Oh, wink.
Maybe a
is.
wink
The
actually offends them.
subtlety is lost on them.
But He does like kind of stop mid like wipe of the bar before kind of like then kind of sets the rag down, turns behind one of those 3 large kegs. There was one with the skull with its kind of mouth sewn shut. He kind of turns the tap and the whole front of the keg
skull's lips are
and goes to the side, leading through a small, only like single file person tunnel like leading in the back.
As I see this happening, I immediately grab Zakkai's line with change plans. We're going this way.
What?
Perfect.
Great, thank you.
What's that? Thank you.
I
Ahoy!
This is where the good drinks are. Yeah.
Oh,
You
sick.
All right.
Oh, that was it. That was to say thank you.
I hop the bar.
Let's
go. Thank you. And just continue walking up.
You tried
that was a
Basil.
very
Yeah.
fey.
Tem is literally like, come on, let's go quickly before he says something else.
He kind of just like
Oh,
stands there
that's
and just watches you all kind of go through before closing the keg behind him. It leads into like a small, narrow, kind of cave tunnel that leads a little way before it opens up into a similar bar situation. Let's see,
What was it? The pufferfish?
Pavilion.
Good thing we didn't go back out into the city to try and find it, I guess.
Yeah, the hallway leads a short way. There's a small, short. Yeah. There's short, just 3 little steps that lead into a secondary, sort of like second half of a bar, which is clearly just was originally once a natural cave that someone has cleared out and turned into a bar. There are a lot of like
Love that.
lanterns that are like enchanted, just hang in the air around the
Pufferfish cave.
Yeah. There are lots of framed works of art on the walls that depict like krakens bringing a ship down to the sea. 2 of them firing cannons at another. One just kind of on the sunset. So, if for those that have not traveled the sea, you do get at least some like at least little sneak peeks of things that could happen.
Wow.
Yeah, this is freaking.
I think we can take that on Anara.
There's not.
like
we go to the
That's not common. That's not common. It's not common. Don't worry, it's not common.
It's not.
No.
Dang it.
No.
But it does
I
happen.
was just worried about
Okay.
it being a really small thing on a really big object, but
We battled worse than that. Fine.
Usually,
Yeah, we already
any
followed.
sort of sea passage is
on
not.
the land.
Yeah, on
Unlocking-
land.
Unlocking the phobia for
With ground
We
under our
can walk
feet.
on the water.
We can.
That's true, we can.
So don't
Yeah,
worry,
see?
we'll be fine.
Yeah.
She's now like
It's a
actually a
little
little bit weird. It's actually really
I don't know how that
I
works
don't know,
with
I still
waves.
feel weird about it.
What's she It was doing okay for a second.
The
athletics roll.
the atmosphere back here is far more calmer than the rowdy front half of the tavern. It's clear, but as you kind of like walk in, anyone's sort of seated at the tables, immediately conversations like hush a little bit as they watch you walk, and then as soon as you're just out earshot, the conversation starts again. And that seems to happen at like every table here. It's also much less populated in here. There's only maybe like a dozen people in here.
And does the door close behind us?
Yeah, the door is closed. The door.
Maybe we just get a table first, since
Yeah.
it seems like
Do a quick one.
that's what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
Who we see?
Yeah, back here, no roll from anybody. Definitely, this is 100% where like captains or higher ups kind of come and socialize. It's quiet. It's much quieter. There's a smaller bar in the back. Another Dara manning that bar as well. This one,
Eye patch or no eye patch?
no eye patch,
Okay.
but it does have a kind of crooked little pointed
Great.
black hat with a
Yeah.
little skull and crossbones.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's much more like hushed in here as people kind of like talking and having drinks, kind of look up at you. But especially just being in this town and in the bar, so far you've seen like a far more wide array of peoples here. It's less so just limited to elves and fae. In Port Kazushi, you do see humans and you do see occasional tieflings and other more popular races.
Lockstone's in here?
Nope.
No. Do I get any looks because I'm a Lockstone
Yes.
from these people in here?
You do get a couple of looks from people. There is on one far end of the table. There is a trio of people sitting at a table. One of them is a Hadozi, which definitely gives you a bit of a stink eye.
Cool.
There are a couple people do kind of like watch you carefully, but then sort of as soon as you leave their little radius of their own personal safety, they ignore you. But you do notice that you're getting a few lingering
Glances.
Yeah.
And I'm looking out any glassways in here and to any individuals who look obviously like a threat. Warrior types, obvious weapons.
Give. No, actually, no. You've got it. No glass plates, no authority presence that you can see at all. Actually, other than the Dara manning the mini second bar, there doesn't seem to be any other like employees or no servers or anyone else back here. It's just the patrons and the single.
Is there anyone playing music in here too, or just John?
It's just sort of like the ambient muffled songs from the.
Had there been any?
I assume it's not party-ish.
Had there
Yeah.
been any symbols? Any symbols on the flyers out in front of like the ship symbol or something like that?
Yeah.
And then if it
Looking
matches,
for
yeah,
insignias here.
if I can try to just figure out maybe who people are without having to go around being like, we're looking for this person.
Absolutely. You do. I would say that on the kind of like flyers advertising like passage. So they do reference like a dock number where the ship would be kind of like ported, and there also is a general like colors or a flag kind of like etching so you can recognize it. Inside this bar, you do notice that 4 tables have like instead of a tablecloth, a flag kind of laid over it. It seems to be like custom for like if your ship is here, we put the flag on our table. Like, this is where
Our crew.
Yeah.
Here.
You do see 2 of the flags that you recognize. One is the Spirit of the Sapphire flag, and one is the 3-headed monkey flag. The Spirit of the Sapphire is the table with the Hadosu.
Great. He will not be happy.
What are the Hodozi again?
They are.
threw shit at him.
Yeah, they're kind of
Kind
like
of
the ape-like people.
humanoids.
So they, because I had a previous interaction where they heckled me. They live on the island with Onzonir. They live there too, and so there's conflict.
They
between
used
my
to have
people.
their own island, but now belongs to them.
Yeah. They're just like they're surrounding peoples that are in conflict with the last of us. Right there, are they on the neighboring island? I forget, or are they actually on
Onzonir.
Onzonir? Okay. Yeah.
And the crew with the flag that's the 3-headed monkey.
Yes.
What do they look like?
There's only 2 people at that ship. There is a very kind of like sun bleached, like his has the skin of an old catcher's mitt, just with a beard, but it's a dwarf sitting at the table.
Weathered.
Yes, weathered is putting
Weathered and
it
leathered.
kindly. There is a dwarf and a dryad with him. The other tables are populated, but none of them have flags that you recognize as ones that are offered passage. You do only recognize those because you've seen them on the flyers.
Would I happen to recognize any of the flags as just like if they maybe were like country or city flags?
Oh,
Or
okay.
something.
Give me a history check real quick.
And then just in general,
Oh.
are there any... What are the flags? Are there animals or just like what?
Yeah.
As a natural 20.
Natural.
For technically 26.
Just, no big deal.
Yeah. The only other flag that you would recognize, I think the only other flag that you would recognize only from like, it's not history or just kind of like reading up on the area. There is a flag that looks like it's like more of a long, like rectangle as opposed to this traditional kind of like smaller flag, and it has 3 like it's sky blue and has 3 golden eyes kind of on it, and it is known as the Mother's Eyes, which is a ship which is it's one of those ships that's like, oh, it's one of the fastest out there. It has that reputation. Is as much as you'll remember from it.
And the mother's eyes is like the name of the like flag and the ship,
Of
or
the-
it's the
of
name
the
of the
ship,
ship,
yeah.
and but it's just well known enough that I would have seen that it's a famous fast ship or
Yeah.
something? Is there an open table?
There's a couple. It's much less complicated back here.
Do we need a flag?
Ooh, we can make a flag with glitter.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Do you have some
we
materials?
don't have a boat yet.
I don't think we should.
Should be right.
Let's just sit for now. Perhaps we can ask the bartender if any of the crews here are for hire.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask about the Loxodon?
Well, we definitely shouldn't ask that crew over there with the Hadozi on it because he's already staring daggers at me and I don't know what to do.
You could be.
Stare daggers back.
No.
You could extend an olive branch. Maybe this is a good chance
Just leave it.
to
for
to show that you're cool.
Don't hit him with a branch.
Have enough dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
I'll go with
It's a great idea.
Well, so there's that crew, which we saw their advertisement in the other room, right? But I don't want to talk to them because of the Hadozi. And there's a couple other folks in here with some flags on their tables, but I don't really know too much.
Well, there's the three-headed monkeys. Oh, they were here too, and that was the cheapest ship. I did recognize one of the other flags. I mean, I don't know too much, but it's just the flag of a ship called the Mother's Eyes, and I mean, it's more just a well-known, kind of like famous, very fast ship. So, you know.
Did you see who?
Are they a
What kind of crew?
treasure hunting crew, maybe, or
Do I know any more than?
Other than just like the name and the
Yeah.
flag, you have no idea.
I
It's sort of just
saw
like
it
the
in a-
ship is known by reputation, not the people.
Yeah, I just saw the flag in a book, and it just happened to stick out to me. But just I'm more because the flag is so irregularly
Right.
shaped. But
Right. Well, we could try the
It's
three-headed-
fast.
We could try the three-headed monkey first, just to see what the typical setup for renting a ship might be here. Maybe to just get our bearings about what the logistics of it would be before we, shop around.
I guess it just depends on what kind of plan we want to go with. If we're going to try to convince, a captain and the crew of some other ship to kind of go in with us on this basically treasure hunting
Right.
expedition, we probably don't want to also tell other people that we have enough money to rent their entire ship.
Look, to that point, I think Zakkai actually makes a good point about the olive branch. Not hitting them.
That's right.
Not hitting them.
Oh, okay.
But,
Metaphorically.
maybe if you go up to the Sudosi person, I know he doesn't like you, but if you go up to him and you say, hey,
I'm sorry, my people are subjugating yours. Will you please be
No.
my friend?
Just
No.
ignore
I guess you're trying to say
No,
let's are bad.
you skip
and
over
try to be
that
their
part.
friend.
You skip over that
Okay.
part and you tell them there's a ship of my people. If you'd like it, you can take it as
Oh,
long as you take
God.
us with you. And that way, they would be like, we get a free ship from Eloxodon, and we get passage and somebody who knows how to steer a ship.
Tem, approximately how many crew are usually on a Loxodon warship?
On
And you get to stick it to your
a
family.
lot. I mean,
But then he still has to get the warship somehow.
on an
Seems
on
like
an
a well
How
thought
to
out
figure that part out. Yeah.
on an Ivory Assail warship, there's probably between, I don't know, 50 to 100 crew, just depending. So not an
Do they
easy
have
amount.
warriors as well?
Huh?
Do they have warriors on the ship?
Yes. Yeah, it's
How good?
It's fighters, it's naval soldiers.
I'm not
Very
sure that we should be
That would be quite an
trying to
undertaking.
they would be very good.
hijack a ship.
I didn't think
it's
about an army.
It's literally part of our army. So.
That's okay. It was a good idea.
Maybe I
And-
think talking to the three-headed monkey.
Yeah, that's probably easier.
And I'll see if I can. I'll take Zakkai over. We'll get a drink.
Hell yeah.
Get him a drink. And then I'll talk to the bartender here
He's been on the road too long.
and ask whether any of the crew the crews here sailing ships that sort of freelance or adventurer types? Or is it all regular
Yeah.
trade routes and
There are a handful of freelance ships. The majority of those out in the harbor are for trade purposes.
any of the ones in here right now freelance ships?
I suppose you would have to ask them.
Okay.
You don't know.
I
No.
I work here. I do not work on one of the ships. I apologize.
Could have been fooled by the hat.
It is the hat. I apologize. No, I am not a man of
It
Wait,
works for you.
if you're not gonna wear it, can I maybe wear it?
Are you a man of the sea?
Not yet. We're trying to find a ship, as we can tell.
I suppose this would bring you a step closer to.
Yay!
Smash, push.
All the
push
way
it
down.
What do
You look
people,
awesome. You look good.
What do people say is the fastest ship that comes through here?
It would depend on what ships are in port at the time.
What about out of the ships that are in port right now?
I would not know.
I think we just need to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to someone.
It's
Thank
like
you.
it's like talking to a
Work
brick
out
wall.
for that.
Or
You
like
are very
a gum.
A gum wall, yeah. Your hand gets
Where's
stuck.
the nearest?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the nearest table that's occupied with people. I'm gonna turn around
I
from
was
the
so
bar with my
fascinated
drink
by
and
their
start
culture
walking
initially,
over.
but there's truly
I'll
There's
just
just-
tag along behind Zakkai.
I'm just gonna like
So she's
listen.
getting into
I'm
trouble.
listening, but not turning to just hear if I need to intervene.
You like kind of turn around. It's the nearest table to the bar has 4 folks at it. The flag that's kind of laid down on the tablecloth is basically just a single sheet of red fabric. Still a flag, but just there's nothing on it. It's just red. There is a man who just very much is like your almost stereotypical pirate captain kind of guy at the table. There is also a woman with like very short, dark pixie cut hair with kind of a light blue skin and kind of pointed ears that almost look like fins as opposed to normal human ears. And another woman with the captain. She has what very little of her skin you can see is kind of like pale and gray, but she seems to be covered head to toe, only little bits of like maybe her wrist or your hands you can see. She has this big headdress of long strips of paper that have lots of runes and arcane markings on them. Mask on her face, you can't see her face. It is just a smooth porcelain surface with a single red eye painted on the front. And just when you get closer up to the table, at first you're kind of like, oh, these look like, any kind of rough tumble sea folk. You get up closer, you can see that she has, it's almost as if someone took just a hammer and nails and just tacked in those just long strips of paper with little arcane markings on them. And just sort of like nailed one into her shoulder, one is in the side, one is above her knee. Just different parts of her body have little strips of paper just tacked into them.
Do the papers have markings on them, you said?
Yeah.
Do they look familiar at all?
No.
Do you recognize these?
Oh my god, they're
Also,
nailed into her.
she's not touching her
What did they
seat
say?
either. She's her butt is floating like a couple inches above the seat, and she's just sort of like hunched over it. But the captain and the blue woman are kind of like talking and chuckling a little bit to themselves, but they kind of like look up at you as you approach them.
Do I recognize the runes? If Anara like tapped and was like, look.
Give an Arcana check.
21.
21. 100% they are definitely like kind of arcane runes, and it seems to be they are talismans that people would put a spell into and leave it to be triggered at a later time.
I think it's just that they're basically like holding some spell for her, so it's probably each one is probably
Protect
its own.
against like monsters?
Well, they're not active. I think it's just something. I don't know why she can't just keep them in a notebook or something, but I think that they're just waiting to be activated. So I don't know what they are.
The spells of some kind of magic.
Yeah, definitely spells.
I sit. Hey.
Yeah, I'm just like hanging back. And
Ahoy.
harmony.
I'm gonna like half turn, but like not.
I thought I'll come say Yar. How's it going? Me and my friends. We just heard about this place and we're kind of looking. We have some questions. If you have time. This is for you. I push the drink that we just got at the bar over to the captain.
He kind of like looks in it and looks over at like the blue skin girl who kind of like looks at the drink, looks up to you, picks up the drink, spits in it, and slides it back to you.
This is maybe the kind of.
That's a weird way to say thank you.
I think you should spit it in and give it back.
Oh, God.
Yes.
They like both look at each other and then both stand and kind of like look into it and back at you.
You ain't never done this before, have you, laddie?
Oh, I've done this so many times.
We're like, I'm like 10 feet
Yeah.
away.
You would look around and
Half turn.
Anara is maybe 8 feet away.
I will then come confidently up to Tone Count with my new captain saying, we've done it plenty of times.
That's right.
And I just tip
Are-
my hat onto him.
You ought to be the strangest looking fool.
I'm better off talking to the guy who hates you guys right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So,
What questions you be asking?
well, thank you. Finally, some hospitality around here. Well, we're just wondering, do you charter your ship out to anyone? Where you guys going?
Oh, no. You don't take no passengers if that's what you'd be looking for.
Well, what's the nature of your business?
Cargo?
They kind of look at each other.
Yeah, cargo, something like that.
Oh, neat.
Oh, okay, all right. Where do you typically bring your cargo? If we wanted to pay you to maybe go way out of your way to the middle of the ocean, would that be expensive, or can we do that?
Well, I wouldn't be inclined to be doing that, so no.
Take an Uber across the United
Okay.
But what if
But-
we joined
How do you feel
you
about
and we
driving
did it
this
together?
Yeah.
And then also gave you money?
There's.
Sorry, lad. Crew of the Red Flag's all staffed up.
Can I look at this guy and does he have like a lot of like jewelry and stuff like that maybe along the lines of like kind of flaunting valuables or something?
Give me a perception check.
How much is the drink, by the way? Sorry.
9.
Oh, 9. He doesn't seem to be wearing like any sort of like ostentatious kind of stuff. He's again typical pirate captain, only in the sense that he smells bad, dirty, really just kind of scraggly. But he doesn't seem to be wearing like any kind of like fancy, flashy stuff. Same with the rest of his table.
But he does seem to be a pirate, so he could be persuaded with the treasure.
Yeah.
So that'd be all your
Let's see how
questions.
this plays out.
Seems a bit rough.
We'll be on our seats back.
And what if I could tempt you with the potential for great treasure?
You see, I be hearing a lot of stories about great treasure. That's pretty much this entire town be built on stories of great treasure, lad. If I be sailing out to the middle of the ocean for every story of great treasure I heard, I would be out more treasure than I be earned, I think.
Well, I've got on pretty good authority that this one is real.
And pretty strange, too.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, indulge me. What is so special about this treasure that I be sailing out to the middle of the ocean for no reason?
Well,
I'll just be ready to, if it seems like Zakkai is about to give away anything too, like, important or something, I'll just be ready to thaumaturgy like a horn blow sound. Just like so he's like being censored, yeah. So just like a foghorn, like and if he tries to, if he starts to get a little.
no,
What
without
we're looking for is a burn and a burn.
Yeah, for sure. If anything near like
fragments of immortality.
We heard clues about it.
No, but actually, without skipping a beat, and without breaking eye contact, I'm just gonna like keep like looking me in the eye and be like, untold gold, jewels, magical items. It's a sunken ship with a great captain.
I guess that's the fun part. We don't know yet.
Roll a deception check.
Yeah.
What a pitch. It's a great treasure. What is it?
Do you know of any other
Mystery.
things that are rumored
You said deception?
there?
Yeah, my deity is kind of like
16.
a potential item of power that I've been on a quest for. Was rumored to be there too. So.
And we assume
And
others.
Can
Yeah, like high
I,
powered
as
magical
I'm
items.
there,
Good collection
cause
of
chaos
magical
and then have that check be with disadvantage?
Okay.
And cause some disarray.
There's a moment where you say that, and the woman with the kind of blue skin and the pixie cut just like rolls her eyes at you, and she actually kind of like starts to stand up a little bit. The captain like grabs her shoulder and pushes her back down. Sunken gold, you say?
And weird
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, and probably weird stuff that could make you rich.
I say this you be true. There is a hoard of gold out there. You say it's a sunken ship. How we be getting it?
Well, I've got my friends are really good swimmers, and they have magic that can pull valuables up from the bottom of the sea.
And I have a friend that can
Really?
build anything. He's
Yeah.
super smart.
That's true.
This is not going well. I'm just gonna go talk to the guy that hates my race.
I'm just standing like 20 feet away going,
Just winking like crazy.
I'm like staring at the other flags. I'm like,
Well, you probably
where
have,
is that one from? Where is it from?
I'll say to Holly,
It's a long day,
Situation's
we're all
red flag.
tired.
I'm to get them out of this. They're over their heads.
Everything's over my head.
What if we're gonna give him a pitch of the heart of the ocean, was it? Obviously, it's not a sunken ship.
Forget about that. Let's just get them out.
Oh, just cut
So
it.
for the
Just
low price
Yeah.
of free
I'll back you up. But you're good at
passage,
I do have
Hi.
device.
Are you bothering
Sorry.
people
I can
again?
borrow
I'm
this
so
light.
sorry.
See,
Come
we're
on!
No.
We're going this
I'm
way.
trying to convince this guy.
You're always talking about treasure. We
And
know
I'll like
where
whisper
it
to
is.
Basil.
And until you start dragging him away.
Wait.
Right now.
Well,
There's been a new
how many?
message
I think
through
it
the
was
bags.
working.
Sorry, Captain. And I tip my
I
hat
was
to him, and then
so
I just run over
close.
to Nik-Nak.
And then I'll just say to them, sorry, they did that to large.
I was so
I'll
close.
just I'll just good luck with your booty and like leave.
Make eye contact with the blue skinned lady as well, and just sort of acknowledge. She looks like she's security.
She definitely.
Yeah.
She gives off first mate vibes.
Apologies.
We all just drag
We won't
over to
bother
to our
again.
table.
She like just kind of gives you a curt nod, but she stands and leaves. The captain kind of like looks into that drink that's been spit into a couple times, shrugs, and pulls it.
So it was a ritual. It was part of
Anara said you needed me.
What?
Did you want the hat? I'm sorry, I took it instead.
No, I don't. What do
Now
you mean?
we did the spit thing.
How did it
It was
go?
going so well.
I might buy just.
Oh.
I don't think you were getting.
It seemed like it was going downhill.
We were going
I-
so far.
We had it in the bag.
From our
We had that in the back.
objective outsider perspective,
How are you
watching
gonna
the
pay them
interaction,
when we got there? What?
it
Can I
wasn't.
turn
And
over
when
to
they
them
figured
and
out
do
that it
an
wasn't the
insight
truth,
check
too,
to
that
see
it
if
wasn't
they're,
a sunken ship
if
we
they
were
were
going
like
try
chatting
different
about
approaches.
us or like
What did
gossiping
you say? What did you
afterwards, or,
say
like
to
get
them?
their opinion after.
That there was great
That you were going to be able to build a
treasure.
machine that could take us to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, I
and
can do that.
See?
Not tomorrow.
Hey!
It involves stilts.
I try to go back over
it.
Not by tomorrow. I think we just need a little better approach.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do this methodically.
Okay. Yeah.
One at a
Play it
time.
cool. Play it cool.
As you're walking,
I think they like this though.
as you're walking away, Basil, the blue skin woman just straight up just stands and leaves. The captain takes the drink and it starts talking to the woman with like the mask and the headdress and everything, who doesn't respond. She just kind of stays hunched over, but the captain is talking to her as if just like, can you make orders to try this? It's up for passage, and he's not outright like he's speaking about you in a passive derogatory.
Okay, but we weren't taken as a joke, basically.
What do you mean?
Okay. Alright. They got that one right.
They didn't take it that seriously.
Surprising.
Yeah.
I think we just
They were
need to
totally into
practice-
it.
I
just
think
need
we
to
were
practice
really
the
close.
sales pitch a
Look,
little
if it
bit.
doesn't work with these other people, that guy was almost there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
He was almost there.
we'll,
Sure.
we'll table that guy.
But let's
We'll
make
come back.
It's all me.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So then what's the plan?
So what's the plan?
Yeah, are we lying or are we telling the truth?
Well, we can't let them know the whole truth, no matter what it is, because that would be endangering the
So what we were doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
you
we
were
were also-
you
we
were
were
on the
lying.
right track with
Yeah,
saying
but it
that
needs
we
to be
can
feasible.
find high-powered, valuable magical items.
Right.
However,
It's in a vault, right?
It's in a
this
structure.
like an island?
It's
It's
in
like
a
a
structure
floating-
that is potentially floating in the ocean and/or sky above the ocean.
so it's not underwater.
It's
I think that was a big misstep.
Thank
Which
goodness.
it's actually better that it's not underwater, but I think the conversation really veered the wrong way, and then he would have found out we were lying because obviously we're not going to be able to build something that can go underwater at least in a day. Also,
Maybe he would have been relieved that we didn't
most of
have
my
to.
spells
But
can only
Nik-Nak
go
sounded
about
better.
100 feet at most.
But
So,
Nik-Nak was figuring out how the boats work. I trust him.
Sideshow can go
well, the
underwater.
boats purposely don't go underwater.
Well, here's what I suggest.
Anyway,
Ever?
let's see what Anara has to say.
I can understand that you would be apprehensive about approaching the Hadozi at this moment, so perhaps the three-headed monkey you could approach, ask where they're going and when they're leaving, and then when we find out that information, perhaps they will take a detour.
Yeah.
These people weren't taking money to be
Right.
rented or hired.
Right.
But perhaps the three-headed monkey is a crew that would be open. You don't have to lie.
We just inquire.
Inquire, find out where they're all going.
They were advertising already, so
Yeah. And they're offering passage, so we have at least an
And-
opening, a reason to talk to them.
If it really came down to needing more money, I mean, we can always use the coin purse that Prismari gave me. We would just have to
Travel expenses.
give
I
them
feel
something
like.
in return. They might request the location of the heart of the ocean,
yes.
Mhm.
which
We are going to
obviously that in the hands of well-intentioned scholars is fine, but also clearly there were some nefarious people that had been able to get into Prismari, so it has risks as well. I think if we find people that are willing to team up with us for the promise of valuables, that might be the best way to go if it doesn't use all of our own money.
Let's see what they say. 45 gold is affordable for passage. Maybe if we double it, they would take a detour. Maybe they're going near where we are. We don't.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
We can ask. I'll do the talking.
How many will do that?
No one trusts me around here. I spill my drink.
You just spill one thing.
I don't think you have a drink anymore.
Actually, that is true.
You know, or somebody else.
Somebody else's
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And then I try to like
fine.
find my own. And be
Fine.
like, where did I? Alright, well,
They're all mostly spit.
some people are.
He drank it though.
He did drink it. I think he liked us. We can try him again.
Tim, is there any specific way to approach Hadozi, like
Well,
that they think is specifically respectful or anything like that?
would I know anything about that? I mean, I'm sure I would know of their culture.
Were we approaching the Hadozi? or were we-
Well, no, he's on the
I
other
think
crew.
we're just looking at the options.
Yeah,
right.
Oh,
We
he's
can
not
try-
the.
But I was considering
No,
what I was
he's on the
is
Sapphire.
What I was
Oh.
considering
Spirits of Sapphire.
was going over to Grovel and try and like apologize to him and be like, I'm,
Well,
you know.
Let's try the three-headed monkey. first.
Yeah.
It's a good plan, eh?
But yeah,
And then,
that's
I mean, depending on what they say, we
Right.
might be forced to, unfortunately, have you.
I know that it would be awkward, but hopefully approaching with an open heart in these situations might go a long way.
Let's try
Let's try the three-headed monkey though and see what they say.
the dwarf and the dryad.
Yeah, Dwarf Drive, there's the tablecloth is just a kind of like dark gray tablecloth with 3 monkey skulls on it. You see that there's the dryad sitting next to him and the dwarf kind of like hunched over and is like has a book in front of him. He seems to be making like notes or something. But as you all approaching or just a couple?
Which you said who looked like the captain?
I will approach with them.
Yeah, I think harmony and 10 would be good.
Sure.
And, neither of these two look very like.
You can hold me back.
They don't look captain-y.
I'll
Okay.
be sort of just.
I'm enough of being ridiculous. We can actually get some shit done now.
Dangling something shiny in front of his eye long
Just
enough.
try to indulge his whatever he's talking about.
He's in
If he ever
like
tries
frat
to
boy mode.
get
He's
I just pressed
Into the
vegetation,
conversation.
like little like bubbles that just stay floating around in front of his face.
A
that-
mobile.
Yeah. That just like never ending. That he can just keep like poking forever. Like,
Okay, but that sounds amazing.
And look, he does.
Give it some more.
But in which case,
Very bad.
who's coming to the table?
I will go.
10 and
You want to come?
harmony,
Okay.
I think, is our first one. Do you want to go as well?
I'm gonna be going and asking other questions, but I'll get to that after.
Afternoon or evening. Hello.
Well, you're the crew of the three-headed monkey.
We saw your flyer inside.
Access to look at the passage.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have some questions actually.
Yeah. Do you mind if we sit?
Yeah. Do you have a heading?
Yes, in a sense. Well, that's kind of what we wanted to ask you about. Is that we know the general direction we would be going, but not exactly where the final destination is.
Are you one of those? It's not the destination; it's the journey kind of.
Oh no, it's
No,
definitely the
well,
destination.
it is the
It's-
destination. I mean, in a philosophical sense, I can see how that kind of makes sense.
Oh,
But for this
treasure was the
specifically,
friend we
it's
made
the-
along the way.
it's
For
the
this-
destination.
for this
It's the
specifically, we are
destination.
headed somewhere. It's just we only have the general area, not the exact
How
location.
complete is the map on your?
What I had gotten was that it was like generally like south of, it was like south of Ipkiss, right? Like it was like in this general area. So, I would
It's
have.
a giant star.
Yeah, yeah. There's a big star in the middle of the ocean. No, I would have like I wouldn't have like a longitude latitude, but I would have a general area of the ocean.
Pretty southeast.
Yeah,
direction.
Southeasterly direction, south of Ipkiss, quite a ways.
He kind of
And-
like pulls out like kind of a map of this more kind of
Uh-huh.
like general area and
Yeah.
lays it out.
Yeah, and
Is it on here? Is it on here?
I would indicate. I mean, and when I point to it, it just seems like empty ocean, right?
Can I try to do my best to like see from? It's like on the back of your coat.
Yeah. Where did I put the?
You were like
You were
sewing.
you were
Yeah.
embroidering a new shirt. It
Yeah.
was on
Under
the
your shirt.
Yes,
inside.
so it's
Yeah,
like
on
on
the
the
inside.
inside there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I could like flash you it, like just like that. Just like,
Yeah. And I just
uh-huh.
and then and I'll just try my best to kind of like from the setup of
Yeah,
that
probably.
embroidered map to try to pinpoint as best I can like a smaller area on his map.
Just kind of like looks at it and back. Round trip. That's just kind of islands out there.
Well, there is something. And it's something that we've been trying to locate.
What?
It's a very special. I'm a cleric, and it's a very special holy site for my
Are
deity.
you one of
He
those,
doesn't want to
like-
say he doesn't want to say treasure hoard or something along those lines, but there are many valuable magical items
Some
rumored to be at
specific
this
to
location.
my deity, particularly.
There's one in particular he wants, but there's plenty of others that are could be up for grabs.
I know. Round trip.
Yeah, we would
Well, that'd be
probably
nice.
like to come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many passes?
Well, it would be
40 gold per person.
Well, it would be 6 of us plus a
6
non-living
plus-
construct, so it wouldn't take up any food or resources.
6 plus cargo.
Yes,
accurate,
that yeah.
We can help to pay our way with
Oh.
helping working the ship if we need.
No. We had too many people who wanted to pay by helping out around the ship. Nobody knows what they're doing on the ship and getting themselves killed. And we're out money because they were just gonna help and we didn't get any payment and then they're dead. And then we're out help. So
That
Okay,
makes
great.
sense. That makes
Well,
sense.
So don't
I
touch
like-
anything.
I like
On the
that
ship,
approach
don't
way
touch
better.
it.
I would rather pay and not work, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
just play you music if you'd like.
Well, does that seem like something that is potentially feasible?
doable. There'll be single room.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like bunks or.
Alright, without a question, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a single room.
Okay.
I think there's 3 hammocks still up in there.
Okay.
One of them ripped.
Okay.
We're working on it.
I guess I could fix that too.
No, don't touch it!
Seems a little
Well-
bare bones.
Bring some extra pillows.
Yeah. How large is your ship?
It's John, so it's 60 feet long,
Okay.
25 feet wide.
How hardy is it in terms of, sailing kind of more out into the middle of the ocean as opposed to, smaller routes between islands and that sort?
He kind of like looks at what you put on the map.
She'll make it.
You don't sound extremely confident.
I'm gonna insight check. That's the kind of thing.
Yeah, I attempt something.
Yeah. I think we're all just like. No, that's.
14.
Is it? It's just having
Dirty 20
Oh,
insight.
are we nearby enough to like? I mean, if not, I don't mind not.
I got a dirty 20.
I rolled garbage anyway.
Dirty 20 insight.
Yeah.
I'm keeping Zakkai away from
Yeah, I guess the question
have
is
the
how
bubbles
far away
too.
are we? Yeah.
We are.
I
20,
do have
30
the
feet
buttons.
away. We are
Yeah.
far
Yeah, you
enough
are
away.
above the bubble.
Yeah.
The
You
bubbles.
bubbled up.
You can ignore me.
We're trusting.
You're that fish from Finding Nemo.
Negotiations.
My bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smart ones and the charismatic. I know you're smart.
About certain things.
Your insight is that
And also kind of getting his, if I can make it more of a general insight of like, is this guy like, can we put our trust in him to like make this happen?
all right. So it's dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right. First, the way he kind of speaks about the ship, the whole she'll get there,
Uh-huh.
is varying along the lines of someone who owns a junky car and is like, yeah, I can make it to.
You just gotta whack the engine a couple times, and yeah, okay.
Probably good.
She'll get across the country.
Yeah.
He has just
No AC,
he has
but we'll
that
get
level
there.
of confidence.
I'm
Great.
not worried about it.
Yeah.
In terms of his like general kind of like attitude being towards you,
I'm taking bubbles.
this is very much kind of just like he's looking for
Work for hire. Yeah.
and he doesn't care who it is.
Yeah.
It's just like we need to pay for the ship.
I mean, I'm saying that above the table. That's not like an hour's gonna be
Yeah.
loud. Perfect. But
Well,
yeah, it's small. It's cheap.
If it gets there.
We can walk on
Above
water
the
right
table, I'm
now.
not worried about it. I know I'm gonna put that.
I don't know
Okay.
anything
Well,
about bubbles, so.
we're in town trying to figure this out, so we appreciate that the information on offer.
We're entertaining a couple of options, so we'll
We're
definitely.
looking
keep
to
this-
ship out so we don't leave or take another job.
The next day or two, probably.
Or get a better offer. We're leaving.
Okay. Well,
Fair enough.
that yeah, you're more than in your power to do so. But do you generally hang around here in the evenings?
Yeah, so long as we have the flyer up, one of us will be here.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you're looking for us, we're at Dock 12.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. What was your name? This is the dwarf.
The dwarf.
Looking over at the table.
Turnbuckle. Archibald Turnbuckle.
Nice to meet you, Archibald. I am Tem.
The dryad has
Weirdly, him being so small, his hand is almost the same size as yours. He's
quite,
a
the
dwarf, so
quite,
he's
quite the handshake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From where we are over ways, is the dryad interacting at all? She's just
He's just kind of just watching and just
not
participating. He's clearly like a member of the crew, but doesn't seem to be. He's not in the negotiation part, so just sort of sits down.
Archibald, are you the captain? Or
No.
No.
That's Captain Sal runs the ship. First mate, Archibald Turnbuckle. This here's Banyan. There's only 2 other crew members. We're
Okay.
a small situation.
Okay.
Does your ship or anyone on your crew have any magical abilities, or do you use anything along those lines to help run the ship?
See, Cot can do a couple of low-level spells. He'll heal us up if we need to. But whenever we have a ship dock, he can do a check the little thing and light comes out.
scrapes and bruises go away.
I'm familiar.
I mean, it's not all. It's pretty run-of-the-mill stuff. So if you're expecting big flashy magic, we ain't the ship for you.
No, I was just curious.
You know, and humble dwellings can often make for the most sturdy in the long run. So we will consider your offer.
They say that?
Never get him.
I'm sure someone
In
does.
some places.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been said.
We'll be in touch. Like,
Yeah, head back to the
Yeah,
ship.
go back to just do make his little notes.
well, that
How'd it
ship,
go?
that ship is not gonna make it.
Yeah, he didn't.
At least not there and back.
He didn't seem supremely confident in the ship's capabilities, although he did offer it and said that he could do it. But I
Well,
don't know
he'll
how far
try,
I
but
trust
we can't
that.
just be stranded in the middle of the ocean
Yeah.
on a broken ship.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a cheap option if we have nothing else, but they do not seem like they are the most put together.
Well,
Do you
if they're
feel
it's
that-
not put together, maybe Nik-Nak can fix it.
Well, he didn't really want any of our help
We
doing
can't touch
anything.
the ship. We
Yeah,
basically
there's
cannot
no,
touch the
there's
ship.
no touching anything.
Well, that's a dumb idea.
And we all have to share a room that only has 2.5 hammocks.
You don't need a hammock. This is a big ship, yes?
No.
No, it's only about 60 feet long. It's that smallest one.
Go talk to the Halozi.
I was gonna say while they were talking, I would have liked to, and maybe I would have pulled you aside to help me with this, going and asking about has anyone seen Kumo K? Has anyone given him passage anywhere? General direction of where that might have been.
Who are you speaking to? Just the general crowd or the bartender?
Oh, I'll go from table to table. I'll even go up to the Hadozi. My family didn't steal their land.
Alright.
I will let Nik-Nak know the bartender doesn't know it.
No, I've dealt with them too. I'm not asking the bartender. There we go.
Okay, just
Yeah, for sure.
I promise. Zahara can't be used. You go to the first table. I'll say that's the one with the Hadozi. The only two people there are a tabaxi and a female Triton sea elf kind of thing. She has like kind of like seafoam green kind of hair that's all pulled back. She's clearly kind of, just by the way she acts and is talking, the Triton is clearly the captain. And she's pretty kind of boisterous, and she's encouraging the Hadozi to do the knife fight game, even though he clearly doesn't want to. But she's like, come on, do it, even though she's the most like kind of loud, boisterous one. She's also the oldest. She looks like maybe late 60s. Kind of like that seafoam hair starting to white in areas. But as you kind of come over,
If I see them doing the knife thing, hey, can I try?
Oh, you guys playing games?
And if I see the knife thing, I'll definitely go over. Because I can do that.
in the first they just kind of like stare at you guys for a second there before the captain kind of reaches over, grabs the knife out of the table, flips it around, and holds the handle out to you. Man, fast as you can.
I'll start slow, and then I'll try to go as fast as I can.
You can do it.
Take a slight handshake.
Oh, jeez. It's a terrible idea. He needs his hands so bad.
That's true.
How fast can you go?
Trying to build a
Nik-Nak.
rapport with these
How
people.
fast can you go? Nik-Nak.
Oh
I
no.
think Nik-Nak's got losing a finger.
Is that another?
Is that
No!
Wait,
Nick of the pinky.
Dagger does D4 damage. That's 4 piercing damage.
I'll try to like.
Do I see this happening?
You hear the knife go hit the table through part of the hand.
Oh, what have you?
It's
what have
stuck.
Let me get that for you, buddy.
They're all like kind of like watching it horrified at first, and as soon as the knife comes out, they kind of like look at each other, and the captain's like,
Yeah.
How much damage did I take?
4 piercing damage.
I would say
Max
to-
damage.
Who was the one who was playing it?
The Hadozi was the Hadozi didn't want to, but the captain was clearly like, do it. She was even kind of stabbing at his head.
It's really funny.
Anara, you're gonna try next turn.
This game.
Fastness of the game. Let's see. I don't think they're not here with us, but among us, me, the captain points to herself.
May I try?
Here, yeah.
I'll give it a go.
Well, hold on a second. She kind of reaches over, takes the dagger back, and wipes Nik-Nak's blood off of it.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah, it's very important to have bloodborne safety.
I'll
Are we all
Yeah,
over
busy.
here at this point?
I am not. I am still at our table.
I'm not in there.
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
use.
I feel like this
I've
was
got
happening, like,
one
while we were
knowledge from
talking.
past life here
Yeah.
Right,
to
yeah.
try and just max it out.
Anara, yay.
The trick is to not hit your hand.
Yeah, apparently that's when it's game over.
Okay, I'm gonna use. Well, kind of my eyes will glaze over just for a second. I'm gonna sort of channel a memory from a memory that's in my brain somewhere. Maybe someone who's familiar with this game, seafarer of some kind.
Yeah, sure.
And
Butcher.
bring that to mind.
I'm pacifist.
It's not good. No,
I smell the blood of my compatriots.
Yeah.
17.
So
Hey, not bad.
That's pretty good, yeah.
4.
it's weird for those like two of you nearby and for the people at the table. Walk over and watches Anara picks up the dagger, and then her eyes just kind of glaze over, and she just stares straight ahead and goes,
Uh-oh.
and just like misses all her fingers.
She's not even looking.
The very last one just barely kind of lands and just like gives her a little paper cut, like kind of size slice right along the finger. But otherwise, she just kind of did it, and then her Anara's like back to normal.
It's been a while. I bet you can.
She can like
let me
takes
fix that up for
the
you.
and twirls it around,
Before I hand it back, I will.
Numb.
clean it off.
Don't lick
hand
it for a
it back.
second. You'll shock your finger.
Hand
No,
it first.
no.
Yeah.
So like showing kind of good weapon design.
Yeah. She like kind of like nods and appreciates, takes it and twirls it back, and then she uses the dagger as like kind of a hairpin, just kind of sticks it back in there. All right. You guys have fun. You need to get better at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's usually a lot more careful than that.
Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't lose a finger.
Aren't you? Three colorful bunch.
Yeah, we just got into town.
Passing through.
Yeah. Actually, I actually had a
Can't you
question.
tell from my hat?
Ah. Which one of those ships out there is yours?
The big one.
Oh no.
You fucking kidding?
You see both the
That's literally one page.
the Tabaxi and the Hadozi look at each
That's
other,
the fucking Oxygen.
Yeah.
and then both look across the bar at Tem.
Tem is Tem having like kind of heard some of this with his ear, like staring just at the table.
Turn back to 10 and be like,
I will just look at them and go, he's joking. We walked in today.
yeah, we don't know that guy.
What? Wait. We walked in today. He's a friend of ours.
Yeah, I took the hat from the bartender.
It's a lot of information to take in 30 seconds.
He does not own a ship. We're actually looking possibly for passage.
Oh, we saw a flyer outside.
We did.
All right, well, so long as you have a heading and goal, we have a ship for you.
And your ship is the Sapphire?
Sapphire.
The Spirit of the Sapphire.
Spirit of the Sapphire.
And what manner of ship is this?
It's a frigate. You'll kind of you can even see once you step outside and look down into the bay, you'll
Is
be
it-
able to see it.
Is it stable?
Couldn't destroy that thing with all the power of the
And
gods.
good condition?
Absolutely. Spick and span, tip top, clean, top to bottom.
And the water doesn't ever come over the sides?
Oh, that happens all the time.
Are there ships where that doesn't happen?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did you also fight little big old like beasts too, like the photos out there?
She kind of like looks at one of the like pictures on the wall with the big like kind of cracking tentacles. Can't say we ever experienced anything like that.
Good.
Couple, there's treacherous waters out there, of course,
town
but nothing as a.
Still chatting to...
I think we probably
I think this is
They're gone.
like
simultaneous.
either simultaneous or like we had just wrapped up
Yeah.
while you guys were off
We
on
do have a heading. Our colleague... Do you have any other questions, Nik-Nak? I was going to just go...
Oh, yeah, I just was curious. Did you ever happen to have like another person on your ship? He was like tall, bald, and had a lot of tattoos. He was very charismatic, very Cool. His name was Kay. Ever seen him? Met him before?
Okay. We haven't had him on our ship, but we've met him here before. He's been through this very tavern.
Do you know of any ship that he has been on?
Can't say I do. Sorry.
All right. But he's been here.
Yeah, tall fellow. Tattoos.
Yeah.
Red eyes. Real jovial folk.
Real jovial, almost to the point of suspicion.
I had a similar feeling about the man until he bought us all around the ale, and then that worry just went right out the window.
It's that
Funny
easy.
how that does
It's that easy.
Yeah.
I'll motion.
Maybe we
Filing
should try that
that
sometime.
away, yeah.
Harmony and Tama though. And as
That's
Nick's
our
having this
cue.
conversation, and I'll actually speak first to Harmony and just say, perhaps you can keep the attention of Hadozi while Tam speaks to the captain. That's the sea elf.
Sure.
Or no, Terragia.
Yeah, I mean they're essentially the same thing.
Yeah. Just to keep the diplomacy.
Sure.
This seems like a much better ship than the one you described.
Yes.
Bigger, flatter, safer.
And they have a cat.
Pet friendly.
I will,
No rats.
I'll come over
The best
as
I've
I'm
seen.
kind of
Okay.
just like I don't know, like very submissive, just like
How do you bridge this?
head kind of down, just like hello. Yeah, as my colleague was
Not even
saying,
giving direct eye contact.
we're I mean one big eye up from the monocle kind of like looks up. We're trying to charter passage on a ship to south of Icus.
Oh, you with the rest of them?
Yes.
She kind of like looks over at the Hadozi a little bit, who has just kind of like stared at you since you started approaching. There isn't like any sort of animosity or anything, but he's definitely just like keeping an eye on you. She kind of like looks at him, turns back to you. Now, don't find me improper in reaching out. Just wanted to clarify. That ship out there looks a lot like your face. What sort of a relationship might you have with the island of Zonir?
Well, yeah. It's
Very
funny,
distant,
funny
loose
you say
relationship.
that. It is a place that I have ties to, but not for a while now.
Fair enough. One more, just small, simple, clarifying question. Are you going to try to kill my crew member?
Oh, of course not. No.
Do you plan on taking him back to the island of Zonir?
No.
Indoctrinating him anyway?
No.
He's a person of peace
Yeah,
and tranquility.
I don't. I can, and then I will like turn to face the Hadozi and be like, first of all, I am so sorry, and secondly, I condemn everything that has happened over the past few years. It is a terrible tragedy, and I am not in any way supportive of what my people are doing.
The captain kind of like nods and like clearly is satisfied with kind of your response, but holds up a hand and then turns to the Hadozi. Right, Grits, are you going to kill this Loxodon? Are you going to sneak into his cabin in the night and slit his trunk clean off? And the Hadozi kind of like flinches a little bit and like lowers in his seat. No, ma'am, no. Great. Seems everything will be ship shape.
Okay.
So long as you stay out of his business, he'll stay out of yours.
And just as I believe your flyer said the passage was 60 gold per person. Is that accurate? And
Then
what would be the accommodations? We have a very talented musician who might be willing
look
to
at that.
Entertainment.
So do we, and she points to the backseat. This is a shanty of our resident bard.
Perhaps you can
We'll
do
have
some
to
songs
trade
together,
songs.
duets.
Wow.
This would be a great trip.
But if like I said, if you have the gold, we have the ship.
When are you able to leave?
When are you leaving?
That's a good answer.
Maybe tomorrow.
The other point of order is that while we have a heading, we don't know the exact longitude and latitude of our final destination.
Guesstimate? How close are we talking? Are we going to like?
I mean, I studied some of the nautical maps. Could I estimate about how many like nautical miles south of Ipkiss we're like generally going?
Yeah. Especially
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Harmony, and
Yeah.
I'll say like especially during all the travel you're
Yeah.
doing on
Yeah.
downtime,
Yeah.
you guys have spoken about.
Yeah.
maps as well.
So I would say X amount of
And-
miles south of Ipkiss.
Most likely,
No.
the map will even get more
Not as
concrete
speed.
as we
Oh,
go.
no.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
She kind of
confidently
like,
wrong.
right.
It's very Basil.
Ah, yes, that many knots.
She nods along a bit, then kind of like, you can see like the wheels turning as you kind of
Yeah.
describe where it is. Before like you see a like small grin kind of creep at her like lips a little bit. She's like, "You're trying to steal the heart of the ocean."
Now, who said that?
We don't
I
want to
only
steal
asked.
anything.
I don't
not-
ask because people have tried before, and no one's ever come back from those waters. Well, people come back from those waters, but the people who intended to steal the heart of the ocean did not come back from those waters.
We have no intention of stealing anything.
I thought the heart of the ocean
See,
was
it's not
just
even winking.
a place more than a single item.
Yeah, and regardless, I specifically am seeking.
Relax. Heart of the ocean is just a myth, a legend. If you're going to search for it, that's your business. That's fine. Just wanted to give you a heads up in case you were chasing ghosts that nobody finds. Just because your destination isn't there at the end doesn't mean you don't pay us for the trip.
Oh no, of
Of
course.
course.
We're good on our word.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
Not a problem. We'll just drop you off at whatever puddle we find.
Well, we were hoping it would be
A red round.
Also,
round trip.
Return.
a return as well.
Oh, back to the dynasty.
Or is there another
Or would you be headed to
destination?
another location afterwards on your itinerary?
Until we go back and forth between the mainland of Elverin and Abenthal, either, port elsewhere and back. Occasionally we'll extend ourselves a little bit to get to the Emerald coastline, but typically just go back and forth between Abenthal and the Dynasty. So if you wanted to move on to Abenthal afterwards, we could help you out. Otherwise, we'll be moving on to Abenthal once we've dropped you off.
Your ship, I noticed, is called the Spirit of the Sapphire. So
It
you
is.
are familiar with the waters to the south of the coast of Avantar.
Oh, yes.
We may have a location in mind for after the heart of the ocean.
Oh,
Other
yeah.
than that,
As I said, you have the goal, we have the ship.
Alright.
Well,
Sounds
Sounds very, very
what
good.
what dock number can we find you at tomorrow?
Let's see, we are at Dock 6.
Are we happier with this?
I think that you have shown your respectable ship with a professional crew who is understanding, and I'll make a little nod towards Grits. Is that the name?
Grits, yes.
Grits. Make a little nod. So if you would entertain an offer, we will discuss it, and we can meet you at
We'll
your
just-
ship if we are interested in pursuing work with you.
We'll gather our things together, any last things we need, and go down to the docks tomorrow.
Not a problem. Let's see. It's the 6 of you?
And luggage.
One item of cargo.
No problem. Not at all.
Sentient cargo.
He's gonna.
They look down at Sledgehog. This is incredible. What matter of practical jokes is being played on me here? She kind of looks down and just kind of tries to almost unscrew an eye and looks inside. Who's in there?
Easy with
Hello.
Very delicate. I heard him.
Easy on the hog.
This is one of those automaton.
Not just one.
If you're willing to trade it, we'll take you to the location for free.
No, he's not for sale.
He's part
He's
of our
worth
crew.
more than that anyway, too.
He's our friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then, in which case, 1,000 apologies. I do.
That's still not
mean
even
to
enough.
offend. I just
Good.
real quick.
Oh, I thought
I just someone thought it would be
one
quite
apology is
handy.
good. I thought she
Well,
was
he
gold
won't
still.
take up any resources on the ship, so he can.
He is
Sure.
pretty handy.
He is handy though.
You might really be a boon for the.
Yeah, if you've got anything on the ship that's broken, I could maybe fix it. If you'd like.
Well, we'll find some things to break.
All right. That sounds fun.
Okay. Well,
This seems great.
yes. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And you are still shopping around, or do we have a deal?
I think we.
Yeah.
I'm not going on that tiny little thing.
Oh, no,
bunch
yes,
of
this
head
is
nods
you-
from everybody.
You've
Yeah, I
put
think
forward.
this seems much
You've put
better.
forward the most compelling
Offer.
contract so far, so we are inclined to accept.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little advice that you're not going to find a better ship than the Spirit of the Sapphire. So, if you want to shop around, you're more than welcome to take one of the second, third-hand ships. But if you want something that's fast, elegant, smooth, comfortable, you'll come back to the Spirit of the Sapphire.
That sounds
Quite
perfect.
quite the salesperson you are.
So, deal.
60 per person.
60 person, 360 total.
We'll
Yeah.
bring it to the docks in
Yeah.
the morning.
Yes.
Excellent. Which one of you among you is your captain? She kind of stands up and extends a hand.
Oh well.
Well, we're very much a team.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that would be me.
Yeah.
That would go up and shake a hand.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I
Captain Hobbs,
like
that's right.
rabbit
Captain,
initiative.
just for now. Normally you're the commander, and I still salute. Nik-Nak.
I'm confused.
Saluting and winking. You know.
Excellent. Yeah. Right, so we'll be taking that 180 gold 3 pieces up front. Rest of it on completion.
Oh, as a deposit.
Certainly, yeah.
Is that standard?
I'm not familiar with this, but it would seem.
Did you
Yeah.
want to
Reasonable
do
to
half
have a-
now and then half in the morning when we see you?
I like that even better.
Okay. Right?
Half
180 now.
of the half, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I think
Oh,
I think
no,
180.
oh.
180 to secure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm,
Sure. To hold our spot.
I mean, I'm not
Precisely.
really happy to be going on the ocean at all, but this is a much better option.
Can I insight this guy to see that he's not pulling any fast ones?
This is a
I'm
woman,
trying to
right?
get, sorry, this woman. Try to see if she's trying to just like get our cash and
Yeah, well, that's it.
and duck. Just based off of the folks I typically run with.
That's fair.
No, it's not amazing. 13.
13. You are not quite sure, if only because she has a lot of panache, and it's hard to tell what is show and what is just like earned confidence.
Yeah. Okay.
But she speaks with a lot of kind of like, you know, she's obviously very confident. You're not quite sure if she's just trying to make a sale, sell the
I
ship,
feel like
but
based
it's-
off of the hit to their reputation that they would take if they like ran off with our money, we could badmouth them. Like they probably wouldn't get, you know.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
This seems a much better,
Yeah.
more reliable option.
Yeah, if anything, the junker ship would have ran off with our money than this, I think.
In terms of like 180 gold, how sizable is that for like a crew or you know what I like
Is that a fair price?
is that or no I mean like is that like enough amount that like they would just be like, man, screw the other 180, like that's a pretty good chunk, you know what I mean, like
to run with or whatever?
yeah, like would that be like in terms of like upkeeping like a crew or a ship, is that like enough that it would be like a decent amount to just kind of skip out on after, you know, or is that like I'll give you $1 and you're just like
We're gonna get it for this
I
now.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't get the sense that they would be coming back and forth if they routinely screw people over.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
And you know, if we're really worried, I can stay on the dark side of the night.
Watch
So
the
they
ship.
don't leave.
I guess that's true. Okay.
Um,
I
yeah.
suppose this
Yeah.
is standard,
Yeah.
so
um,
sure.
They
Yes.
have a flyer and everything. Yeah.
So that would be like 30 each. I think
30
we all have
each.
enough.
Yeah.
We have the group.
Yeah,
Money?
this would be probably
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
opportunity.
Or
to
just
use
use the
that
group
money.
money.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
How much is in that? Like 400 something?
Yeah. Okay. It's like 362. So that's
Almost.
It's the
yeah,
funds.
So half of that, yeah. So
Yeah.
the total is.
so I'll just put like half of it into
Well,
like a
$2
little
left at the
bag
end
or
of this.
whatever, and okay,
For
180
incidentals.
for
Open 'em up.
passage for the second law.
Second law, even a group name and everything. Excellent. Now I have to put down 6 different names. Just kind of like, just kind of like, you get the idea that she's like, she has all the like the dedication and everything, the commitment and all the wording and everything of a contract, full on a cocktail napkin that she kind of like spins around and shows you guys. Like, it's about this way. Second law. Excellent, fantastic. He actually immediately slides a napkin in front of Basil.
I'm gonna just as that happens, I'm gonna cast moment to think, and I'm just gonna read over the cocktail napkin contract really
You're
quickly.
gonna like go.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast moment to think, and then I'm going to cast the spell memorize. And when you cast the spell, your eyes pass over a page of written text that is committed to your memory. For next year, remember the exact details of all the information on the page. And so that way, like, if they try and pull any shady shit or whatever, just in case.
I mean, it's you look down at it and memorize it as she kind of slides it across the table. It's a contract, sure, but it's also a contract that can fit on a cocktail napkin. So it's very bare bones, kind of like, you will pay us this to be taken to this point. Upon completion, you will
That was
pay
probably
us
just
this.
a handshake.
Could I-
And then empty space that she kind of.
Okay.
A napkin is an
I'm
improvement.
actually
Yeah.
pretty impressed.
Yeah, me too. I am as well. Just want to make sure,
Anything written down.
They can
Contracts
spell.
Contracts are
Sign us up.
important.
Absolutely. So she slides in front of Basil, hands
I'll
out.
go grab some pocket glitter and just like put a paw print on it and slide it back.
I like you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
As you as well, son-in-law. Well, see you in the morning.
Yeah, we can we ship out in the afternoon in case we have some business to take care of in town, resupplying and such.
We will
Big
leave
breakfast.
whenever you like.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
We are now under your employ.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Great.
Well then we will meet you at the docks when we are ready to ship out.
Excellent. We will just another simple thing to clarifying question, of course. The ship out there with big elephant type face on it. You say you have no direct ties to them?
I have not been back to Zonir in a very long time.
So you wouldn't happen to know when that ship is leaving?
No, we just got into town and I did not even know it was here.
It's been here for about a month.
Oh, just staying here? I had no. I haven't seen another Loxodon in
To be
town.
fair, we're not quite sure if it's come and gone, but we have come and gone from Port Kazushi, and it was here when we left and was here when we came back. We just wanted to know if you had any information.
I don't. Did you want me to try and find out?
Would it implicate you or the spirit of the Sapphire in any way?
We are very discreet.
No, of course not. I
She's getting insight.
I mean, should I roll deception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying, but like I'm definitely not telling the full truth of like I have connections to this place, so
But you didn't lie because you said you had.
you can perception or
persuasion. Okay, I mean it's the same modifier. Actually, no, I have more persuasion, so there we go. Well, that's a nat 1, so for a total of 5.
What could I?
She does kind of like scrunch her nose up a little bit, clearly flustered that she didn't get any information from you. But I will say with the natural one, her linking you to that ship is gone.
Yeah.
She has kind of like resolved the fact of like, oh, this Loxodon clearly is not with them, so I should stop pressing it.
Okay.
So that's like what you kind of read off.
I just like get really flustered. I'm like, I just got into town. I don't know exactly. It's been here that long. I don't know anything about it.
All right.
We'll
We'll just give it a wide berth on our way out of the
I think that's
thing.
probably smart. And, Okay.
Again, when we're done with the conversation, we can talk. We can see if we can find something out. I assume that you might want to do that in the morning anyway. So if we find anything, maybe we can trade it for a reduction. Or the next
Just
message.
help them overthrow the Boston parade.
No big deal.
Yeah, I'm thinking big. I like that.
Bless you.
Well,
Good,
we will
okay.
see you tomorrow then. Thank you very much.
Right? Oh, no, not bright and early.
Yeah,
Mid-afternoon.
Medium early.
midday
Bright and
afternoon.
late.
Yeah.
Brunch time.
We want to explore the town a little bit and get all what we need.
All right.
Excellent.
She kind of like just
Yeah,
watches you
yeah.
overly before turning back and speaking with the Tabaxi a little bit, kind of like just smiling and points at Harmony and her like bandolier bells a little bit before Tabaxi's.
Music battle.
She's clearly like taunting him that he doesn't have instruments as nice as you do. But
Well,
anything else? Second law.
could find a place to set up the crate.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else
Sure.
at the lodge for me.
We have to sneak you back out past
It
that
is getting
girl.
late at this point, right? Like,
She-
it was
yeah,
already
it's
late
supposed
when we
to be
got
late.
in
Yeah,
here.
I think if anything in the morning, we can just see if there's any sort of like navigational aids or anything that we can
We could
find.
go to the
But
oddity shop.
Yeah, we want to try
See if-
Check out.
I want to try this claw machine.
Yeah, we'll be on a boat for a while, so
Yeah.
we might as well check out and see what.
And
maybe
while
get
we're
some games.
around town, I
Please,
know,
games.
I don't know anything about that boat right now, but if we can try and find out some
Do a
information,
little bit of light investigation.
especially since it's concerning that they said that this boat has been here, stayed here for at least a month.
Yeah.
It seems maybe
can-
like an intimidation tactic. I'm not too keen on learning about what they might be planning.
Yeah, maybe we're scoping out the next expansion.
But that's for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd be happy to help you with
Thank you.
the investigation.
I hope so.
I feel
Yeah,
so
I think
terrible
we can-
about that Hadosi, and I'm glad that they weren't
Yeah.
offended by my presence.
Made a persuasive case.
I don't mean any harm. I want to help. It's a matter of the way that the situation is right now.
I don't know, Anara. I think you should still maybe keep an eye on him when we're on the boat.
Oh yeah.
Anara's always
Keep
keeping
our
an eye
senses
out.
about us.
Yeah.
I'm always
Yeah.
keeping an eye on
Yeah.
every threat. And these ships.
This one's big, so you
Big
should
up,
be okay.
yes. Well, I wasn't too happy about the idea that the ocean comes onto the ship, but
It's just a bit
I
of water.
suppose it's just normal.
It will be fine. Yes.
It's
It's okay.
You'll
The ship
see.
comes onto the ocean first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the
Glass
town's
is
not
up
very
the
big, so
base,
we could
so
probably
monster attacks.
Yeah.
set up the crate on the
just
outskirts.
go back uphill a little
Yeah,
bit. And,
yeah.
Easy enough to do here, especially just kind of leaving the town. It's very kind of cramped, centralized, so you can just leave out town. There's still a fair amount of that kind of bamboo forest kind of smattering about it that you can easily, if you wanted to hide it, you could, or if you wanted to be in plain sight, you also could.
I don't think it really matters.
Just
Yeah.
where was clever.
little
Yeah.
open space.
Easy enough. In this part, there's going to be no threats during the evening, so if you want, you can all take long rests. Or...
I actually did want to do something.
And yes, I wanted to ask any evening activities.
I wanted to spend my evening trying to craft an attachment for Basil that might help him swim if he needs it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I guess beforehand I would want to be like, "Hey, Nik-Nak, you gave me this big hammer. Did you want to work on any projects? Want it together?" or-
Yeah, I had an idea since we're going out on the water. That's not
Oh yeah.
great.
What do we do about that?
Well, I have some ideas, some quick sketches I could put together if we want to help. I could maybe make you like something fin-like or something that could help you maybe sort of get around.
I'll take some fins.
Yeah,
that sounds fun.
Right. I could make them like attached. So they don't need to be on all the time.
Okay,
Yeah, but something to have just in case,
let's do it.
All right. Hold it up high. And I'll just put down I'll start putting
The cozy, quiet cottage crate is filled with the sounds of clanging, bashing metal for a couple hours.
I try to practice like some like more shanty sounding tunes and like I'm
Preparing.
trying to like just cultivate the vibe of the ship that we're gonna have and really make it an atmosphere.
And I'm gonna
Always
at some
support
point
the
during the evening
baseline.
find Tam and maybe strategize
Yeah.
the possible use of Slink to even move
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
Marks it on ship.
Yeah.
Scope it out.
Okay,
and
that would be great.
We'll just sort of talk about what you have in mind for
Yeah, and I
an
think
investigation.
I would like prep Anara and anyone else who wanted to hear it about like all the information of what I gleaned that the Lockstones have been doing, basically like taking over surrounding areas.
Yeah, I would
Pre-
listen to that.
prepping them on the geopolitical situation as it stands now, as far as I know from when I got the updates when we were in Yokai. So
I will leave it up to you all and your characters to discern how much of that you pay attention to, listen to, or understand.
Yeah,
We all know that Tem is
listening a lot.
a little on the long-winded side. No offense.
it's a compliment.
It is a Tem.
Context is
I don't
important.
need to-
Yes.
I don't need to transfer 4 hours. You can keep going.
Right? Evening passes by. Not an issue. Dawn breaks the next day. Second day is yours. If you wanted to go to the Sunken Treasures, Herbs, or to the port, if you wanted to skip right to that, whatever you like.
I think we want to check out maybe the oddity shop and definitely the claw machine.
And I'll go with Tam, and we can
Go to the
wanna
port.
try go down to the port.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
maybe
think
see
that's
if we can get a little bit of information.
yeah,
about
just
what's
whatever
going
we
on
can
with
get.
the-
Yeah, I think even just me kind of walking
go.
it down
Too.
around there as a Loxodon might cause some, not attention, but like lead to something. So we can just kind of.
Would you rather I did that part down at the docks?
I don't think it matters so much. I think that at this point. Yeah, I think we can go as a group, like me walking with you guys. I think that alone, if there are locks down there that want to talk to me, they would try and slow me out, or they may not approach because I'm with other people too. So we can just see.
We'll follow your lead, I
Okay.
think, is the best.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So 3 to the docks and 3 to Sunken Treasures.
Are you going with us to
I'll go to
treasures?
the, yeah. Because I want to try and see if we can find any like anything that would kind of help with like navigation-y stuff or
We're just
water
gonna
type of stuff.
Yay!
We are going to start with the Sunken Treasures group. So, you 3 arrive at Kikyo's Sunken Treasures. It's a rusty-looking building that sits at an ever so slight lopsided angle. The building has clearly seen better days and holds a rustic charm to it. It was once a fish market, turned shipwright, turned back into fish market, turned into bingo hall, and then turned into a storage warehouse, and then turned into a trinket shop. The place smells like rusty nails and salty sea brine. As you walk into the shop, it's a pretty much just big open area with shelves along the walls. There are a couple tables kind of scattered about in the middle, but the middle of the shop has a massive 12-foot high, 30-foot long, 15-foot wide glass tank. At the bottom is a thin layer of sand, and scattered around are several treasure chests, as well as a couple of random objects that just kind of like sit half buried in the sand down there. Dangling above the open top tank is a large crane-like device with a grabbing claw crusted with barnacles. You see a young elvish woman pokes her head up from behind an old pile of sails and rigging. Soft heart-shaped face spattered with freckles. Her hair is held back in a short ponytail. Hiya. Welcome to Sunken Treasures. Name's Kikyo. We got a sale on all marsh baits. Fresh hardtack in. Crane is 20 gold a try. Or crane is 20 gold a try if you want to test your luck.
I'd love to try the crane.
Yeah?
Is
pretty.
there any rules? Is it one grab, or can you just grab a bunch of stuff, or how does it work?
20 goals for one try. If you can get more than one thing out of there, congratulations.
What constitutes a try?
The crane goes into the water, and then when it comes out of the water, that is a try.
Okay, well,
Oh. 20 gold, and then I'll whistle, and as I whistle, I'll give them both inspiration.
Basil, did you want to go first?
Yeah. Okay. Let me try this out, and then I'll give them 20 gold. I guess. And is it like a moment of getting like strapped into a whole like harness? Like what is this?
She kind of like guides you. There's like a small spiral staircase that goes up the side of one of the sides of the tank, and just at the top is a platform, and there's just a bunch of like levers and kind of like a chain crank on the wheel. It looks like a kind of like construction site dig kind of.
Okay.
It's clearly like a rigging or something originally meant to like help put ships together that was just left here, and she has repurposed.
So then
Takes it up to the top and kind of stands there with you and looks into the water. So yeah, there's a couple things that are not in chests, and then the rest should be in chests, and those are just a mystery.
Can I do detect magic to see like what is the most like, or if anything is particularly like glowing at me in that moment, and then I will kind of like go. Yeah, grab towards that area. There we go. So have like the Tesla coil electricity kind of going through, and then just like come down, like sparking out of my little whisker bits. It's like.
You do pick up a couple magical objects in the tank. You see that there is one that you can just plainly see. It is not full size, maybe only like a 1.5 feet long. There is an anchor, like a smaller anchor to a ship with only like maybe a 1.5 feet of like rope attached to it. That's half buried in the sand at the bottom, and it pulses with like a. You didn't even need to detect magic. It like pulses with a green kind of like ghostly energy. The tech magic does pick up magic from one of the treasure chests. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3 of the treasure chests.
3 of the treasure chests? Okay.
One of them seems to just be like the chest itself has been through fire. It's burned. It's like black. It's charred, and even though it's underwater, it still kind of smokes a little bit. It kind of drifts up in the water and bubbles. The other one is a treasure chest. It looks pretty mundane, typical kind of like wooden iron chest, but it does clearly have something magical inside it. The final chest that has something magical is again a standard chest, but it's a bit smaller and made of opaque glass, so you can't see through it, but it's just a glass, like kind of almost decorative looking chest.
Interesting.
There are a couple other things that appear throughout the store, but are not in the tank.
I will go activate the machinery and go towards chest number 2.
Give me a sleight of hand check first.
Sleight of hand check.
As you're kind of like.
And then I have
games.
an inspiration. Is that right? Is that an extra D8?
D8, yeah.
Okay.
And if it's for an ability check, you would roll it like with advantage, basically. The D8, not the roll.
Oh, okay.
It's very brother-like, yes.
Sleight of hand check for it's 26 for a 30. What? Sorry, for a 29.
Almost as if like at one point you're sure that his eyes are closed for a couple seconds as Basil just kind of yeah.
I got it.
And the claw just kind of like just jerks and like swings around. It like goes outside the pool and like knocks a couple shells over and back in. Then goes in and then just dunks straight down, clamps down on the chest you were going for. Make a strength check. As you're now like kind of reeling in.
Now it's up to you.
Strength would be involved in this.
Now it is up to you.
Could be athletics.
They're still terrible.
The crane like grabs that like smoldering chest, like lifts it up a little bit, and about halfway down, slides out and just slowly drifts down.
Oh.
Dang it!
That was a close one. Did you want to go again? What was
The best business model right there. Yeah.
That was like really close.
Twinkle.
Almost had that.
I'm just watching them. I'm like, oh.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna And I'm gonna spit into my hands, but it's gonna be like electricity spit, and I'm gonna cast bless onto myself and try.
You
one
got
more
it,
time.
Basil. Inspiration.
Oh, yay. She like counts the new.
You can add it to your roll after you roll. You can wait to add it too.
Okay.
now that you know there's two rolls, I
Before
guess.
you go, hold on.
Oh, does it mess up your turn?
No.
I don't know whether that's deployable.
It doesn't really work.
Oh, what he's trying to do?
Yeah.
Trying to mess
I
up
was
it.
gonna try and help.
Ready gunk that if you put it
Oh,
on
the
something,
glue!
it jumps
Yeah.
into your
It's something
But
that you have to
I was like,
you
could
actually
you
have-
could
you
you
have to
give
have
me
it's like a hole.
instructions from the other side?
Yeah, I was
to
going.
give
I was
me,
going to say.
like how a claw machine would work.
I was going to. Yeah. So I guess with the first, are we doing both rolls again?
Yeah.
Okay. So with the first one, I would have watched it really closely, and you've been like, "All right, well, you need to pull this lever because I saw that was making it swing." And then you wanted
Wildly?
yeah, wildly on that one.
Okay.
And then really easy on the
Okay.
second one, and then twist, and then just a little bit.
Wait, how the lever doesn't? Okay.
It's kind of
Sure. Okay.
And then I'll like try and describe the mechanism itself and how that works,
Mhm.
and see if that can like help you out.
Third. Okay, so let's handle the first one.
with advantage with sleight hand.
Okay, thank you. That was very much needed on that one. Oh, it was both terrible. That's. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna add the
House of Winds.
inspiration.
It would be weird.
Time.
Okay, so let's all of this together now. 15.
15. The like claw swings around a little bit. It is like behaving a bit more now that you're like using some of Nik-Nak's like suggested moves. It doesn't like swing well. It's a bit more accurate, and it's hovering just about right above the tank as it dunks in, drops down, clamps down. You have that same chest again.
Oh, okay. Ha! Oh,
Worse.
it's worse.
Worse.
5.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Just like come flying off.
Seeing him struggle,
God.
I'm going.
You try.
I'm gonna try to do something as I see the thing about to like fall.
Hey, you know, third time's a charm. Sorry.
If I see the thing about to fall, I'm gonna try to cast Mage Hand that's at an angle under the thing that the person watching, it wouldn't be visible to either you or the person who's with you, and it's just gonna nudge.
Try and lift up the
And
thing.
maybe give him like a little more.
A little help action.
Oh god, she's looking at me.
I don't know.
Got like magical water.
Gonna get kicked out.
I mean, she said 120 gold for one turn and one
I
turn
will
is the
only
following
say-
year.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
The
She's
chest
not-
is
a
too
lot of rules.
heavy for mage hand. Mage
Yeah.
hand can only lift 5 pounds.
Oh,
Okay.
and I guess I probably would know that, right?
Yeah.
And
So
probably
you
be
don't
able
see.
to,
I'll let you take it back if you want.
Yeah,
But the contents are.
I forgot.
I will
that it
say
does,
she did
yeah.
not give very many constraints on rules,
That's
though.
true.
So,
Yeah.
you know, she was
Here,
pretty loose.
Nik-Nak, you give a try.
But she counts the 20 gold you give her. She's like, you know, third time's a charm.
Yeah.
No, I'll give Nik-Nak a try.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah? Why not? She's kinda like
This is the best business
Not
model.
very
It's so good.
Known for my incredible strength.
brings you up to the top.
You
of
have
the-
your inspiration.
And yeah, could I
Is
give
that an
him
eight?
one of my the blessed targets as well?
Oh yeah.
And is that a 4?
D4.
Good luck. And I just spit on your hand too.
Thanks.
Is,
Sleight of hand check first.
Just
is Bless on?
Good luck.
Maybe I'm
Would I be able to give myself the advantage of the mechanism understanding that I was able to give him?
Yeah.
It's really probably going to come down to the strength roll.
Yeah.
Unless I roll really badly.
I did really badly.
Which I did not roll very well.
God.
I know!
You'll get it.
17.
17. The claw like dunks down and latches onto the chest. You
Alright.
ain't able to grab it.
Seems like
Great.
you're good at the first half.
Now just reel it in. You got it.
You can do it, buddy.
So I can use the bless, but I can't use the inspiration.
Because you use
Because I
the
just used the
inspiration.
inspiration.
Yeah, you only get
So
one.
I can use the bless.
Correct.
Yes.
I mean,
This
I
was
can
also
like,
athletics?
okay, you got it, Nik-Nak, you're so strong, and I can give you one more inspiration. And that's all I have.
Well spent. Oh no. Everything was not good.
You
I
can
know, everything was bad.
roll the inspiration with like advantage.
I
you
do?
can re-roll the inspiration
I think it's gonna help.
and choose the higher one.
God,
I mean, it's higher.
our whittle arms.
So,
His feet are off the ground.
Yeah, fully.
14, but I'm very weak. So it's a 12.
Oh
So at one point, like, nigga, you're just pulling on like the little reel that kind of like crank it back, the hook back in, and you're just pulling as hard as you can. I got it, it's almost there. And yeah, his feet are 2 feet off the ground, just dangling as you kind of watch as the crane just comes back up. And
Yeah, I feel like even as the chest has already released, I'm still like, just pulling it up alone its own. It's probably hard.
Well,
I wasn't trying one more time.
there too.
she kind of looks like leans over your shoulder and looks into the water. She's like, sucked, it's pretty good stuff in there.
Harmony, you want to try?
Don't spend.
Well,
We need to go.
I don't want to be.
Fucking shit.
I don't want to be the
If
odd
you think
one
about
out.
it,
So
if the item is valued less than $80, then it's worth it.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
So I'll go up to the top thing.
You don't understand. It's irresistible.
They're all gonna come back with gambling problems.
We're gonna
Problems.
like,
20
we don't have
gold.
the other half of the gold.
Yeah,
to
it's
go
okay.
to the ship.
This is fully.
So you
Are you
have
going for the
mine,
same
the
one?
bless as well.
Okay, here we go.
Are you going for the same chest?
Lander would have gone for it.
I'm going to kind of
Or maybe it's less.
wiggle my
for
fingers
chests.
together, do a little
Something
brushy
heavy
brush
in there.
on my
The other ones are light.
bracers, and cast animating performance on the claw. And then,
Oh.
all right, claw, go get that one, and that one for me, please.
Hell yeah!
And
Brains.
Big brain.
Big brain. Big brain.
it
Big brain.
should,
Damn, college
should
education.
work.
Yeah, that's sick.
Amazing. It just does what you command.
Yeah,
right?
it's just an object under my like control
Beauty
for
and
like
the
an
Beast
hour.
cast.
Harmony
living
doesn't even touch the
thing, yeah.
control. She just kind of points and the
I just like put my hands on them, like like when people give like a weak handshake. I just kind of like this
resting it on there,
them.
limp
Yeah.
fish. Yeah.
God, Harmony would be so good at the date everything game.
Yeah.
Make everything alive.
The claw like sinks down and like snatches and grabs that first chest and then like moves through the water over to the second chest and kind of like finger grabs that one, moves over to the anchor as well, or
It was 3 magical
There's 3
items.
chests
Three
and
chests.
then the anchor.
Yeah, 3 chests.
Yeah, I
it
think it was
showed
just the
up-
3.
Okay.
Yeah, the
You
3
want the 3
magical
chests.
chests. I don't know what the anchor was.
I mean,
forgot.
you got a magical claw. You might as well get all.
What was the? I was half not listening because I was like trying to think of what to do. What was the anchor?
It was just glowing. It was just like a
We
green
don't know what
glowing
any of that shit
anchor.
is.
Well, the chest.
There was
There
the
was
normal
chest.
chest, the fiery chest, and the glass
Yeah,
chest.
I think it's just the 3.
intriguing one.
like as the claw grabs those things and starts like lifting them out, Kikyo just kind of like is watching, like anyone who is both impressed and a little bit peeved that you poked a hole through her business plan, but she just kind of like, huh, and watches it as it just dumps these 3 soggy chests in front of you.
This game's great.
This I love this game. Thank you, Claw.
Beginner's luck,
We
I
need to
guess.
party at the game.
And argue with results. She kind of like reaches back and pulls out a ring of keys and like walks over to the chest and unlocks each one of them.
What do we get?
She's like, well, this one. She goes to the burnt, smoldering chest first and like heaves the top open. Let's see. This, and as she kind of like opens the chest, like a billow of like smoke kind of comes out.
Kill me.
Work. I've been in here for days. She pulls out something that, first of all, You can smell the metal.
Nice.
As soon as the chest opens, a
Smells like a
wave
fresh penny.
hot metal
Particularly
and
good year.
that hot metal gunpowder smell hits you. As she lifts out, it's about this long. I don't know what they're called, but they're on ships. They're not the full cannon, but like the little mini cannon that's on the
Oh,
railing.
yeah, like the little
The
rail.
little-
Oh.
yes. It's one of those like smaller
Small
cannons.
arms, yeah.
It's like a hand cannon?
It's a cannon, and underneath it is a wire basket with several kind of grenade-looking bombs inside that has a sort of
It's a grenade.
scoop device that kind of picks it up and loads it into the cannon. It's like
A
a
grenade
small-
launcher?
It's a grenade.
It's a
self-loading
handheld
cannon.
grenade launcher. essentially.
Nik-Nak is just staring at it and
Oh.
hugging your
I
leg
feel-
very tightly.
Well, I definitely think this one would be great for you, Nick.
He takes it really quickly.
That's pretty fun.
Maybe just for safety reasons, just let us know exactly what it does, so
Don't
that.
poke your eye out.
You can.
Nik-Nak, you may add the cannonballer to your inventory.
I sure will.
Baller.
The most knick-knack thing.
Kikyo moves to the next chest, opens it up. Inside, this is the glass kind of ornate chest. Inside is just a small, it looks like a crystal pitcher of water in the shape of a fish. She kind of sets that down.
That's pretty.
And last thing, opens up the chest. In the final chest is 2 soggy bags, only maybe like this big. It's basically they're 2 small coin pouches. One is the little opening of the coin pouch is like a frog's mouth, and the rest of the pouch is like its body.
Oh, cute.
And the same one for the other one is like a bird, and she puts down those 2 pouches as well. Oh, nice job, you guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy your.
It's my favorite game.
If whoever wants to can add the freshwater pitcher to their inventory and the sibling purses. Essentially, the purses at the very least is if you put something into one purse, you can take it out of the other one. It's like a shared pocket.
That's really cool.
Which is obvious upon opening it and putting something in, since suddenly in the other one as well.
Is there a limit on how big the item is that you put in?
That's a great question. I
I'll
think it says
add
in the description. But
Yeah, I'll add them to mine.
Yeah, I'll have it.
Okay.
Was there anything else y'all wanted to look at in here? I mean, they have just items.
Yeah,
for sale.
she has other stuff that's not in the tank.
Well, I meant to come in here also to see if you had any sort of items or anything to help with just kind of general navigation on the water or safety on the water or anything along those
Get
lines.
6 life jackets.
Water wings for everyone.
You got flippers.
Bigger boat.
A life raft.
Or help finding something when you don't really know actually where it is from pretty far away.
I kind of have something that does that, sort of.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Did we use the last charge?
I was just thinking of the bug.
No, oh.
No, we
No,
still
the
have
ball
one.
doesn't have the charge. It was the ball.
The ball.
The ball. Why did I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it was
Everything, nothing's
We were using them
dead
together.
I
yet.
have a beetle that doesn't matter.
Oh, the beetle's the
The
map.
beetle just
Yeah, yeah,
goes.
yeah.
The orb has at
One
least
charge.
One charge
I think it
left.
has
Doesn't that take us to what we
wherever
know?
we
Yeah,
want,
but
it's
We have to
limited.
know.
Oh, it also
we have
doesn't
to know
really.
about it or something.
It also has that problem where it just moves, and we're on
and
the
just
ship.
goes.
Yeah.
Right. So we would have to lock
So we'd have
it
to
down.
put it in a.
Before,
We
but
could put it in something.
We were holding it
Yeah,
before.
uh-huh.
Put it on the
But
front
you
of the
have to be
ship.
familiar with,
On the
the,
net.
with the object that you're looking
Yeah.
for, or the location.
Tether,
Maybe something
tether a
like
net
that.
down to the ground and wherever the
I
ball is
wonder if
pointing.
it would seek out that location.
Well, we sent
Yeah.
it to go to Fountain Town.
Yeah.
Right.
Followed by the
Yeah,
name.
so it's
Well,
good at magically.
You say the command word
Impossible.
followed by the name of a location or specific object.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
Part of the ocean. Fragment of immortality. Period.
Let's see what the item is too, just in case.
Sure,
But
I can't-
that could
that's really
possibly
good.
work.
Yeah.
When you,
Try.
for her offer at least, Kikyo walks over and brings. It's a kind of clearly old, but it's still in good shape. Rapier that she kind of sets down. Very kind of ornate black handle and black scabbard as well. She kind of like pulls it out. You see that along the blade there are parts of the blade that stick out almost like little thorns along at least the first kind of part of the blade. She says, this thing, pretty good. It's, just your standard rapier. It makes, if you cut someone with it, it can make them a little sick a little bit, but it also, weirdly, lets you find stuff, or a person, or an object.
Oh. Wow.
Basically, it allows you to cast locate object or locate creature once per day.
Those have not a huge distance though,
Yeah,
right? It's like a
1,000 or
couple
something like
thousand feet or something.
It's nice to have that in the chamber.
It is nice. Wow. Well, how much is this for sale for?
Look, I understand it's not the newest thing, but I'll sharpen it for you, and I can give it away for 40 gold pieces.
Seems like a pretty good deal, especially considering I had pretty good winnings with the claw game, so...
You did.
Considering I took you to the cleaners.
So...
I'm gonna need to find 3 new fancy things to put in there.
Well, I can't say I'm terribly sorry about that, but I will buy that sword from you.
You know what? Great. Hey,
No,
at least I'm kind of making a killing today, and she kind of slides the blade over to you.
The chump change from the other ones. She's just like, I got this still.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure over the attempts from every other person,
Yeah,
she's doing okay.
Yeah.
And it's a travel city, a lot of people coming in and out. She's doing okay.
She's making big.
Harmony, you may add the Blackthorn Rapier to your inventory.
Ooh.
There's technically 4 attempts and 3 items got, so...
Yeah, she still came out ahead.
Not bad, yeah.
Sweet. Wow. This was a great shopping trip.
Thanks for coming along.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, you guys are really fun. I mean, I knew that already, obviously, but this was fun. Should we go find everyone else?
Yeah.
The boring ones.
Well, thank you so much.
Sure.
Next time we're in Port Kazushi, we'll stop by again.
You know, a lot of people say that, and very few people come back. I think they get sore because they lost the clash.
Well, we'll certainly be back. I mean,
I figured you would.
Once you restock.
once you get some more stuff,
Yeah, we'll
be
give you
back.
some time to restock.
Negotiate with some of the sailors. Okay. All right. Yeah. You're welcome. Do you need anything else? I got fishing bait. I got some hardtack in. If we're gonna be on the water. Fresh drinking water. We got a couple barrels of that.
We probably have fresh drinking water with the fresh thingy that
we
we maybe
secured
just got.
passage on a ship, so I think they're supplying all of the rations we need. So
I'll buy some
You're
standard
like looking at it.
fishing supplies, I guess. Like a good like fishing
Shiny
rod and all
policy.
that jazz.
She'll let that go for like 3 gold.
Cool.
But yeah, I'll say that you get like standard like fishing rod, couple like replacement hooks, and like a small box of like standard bait tackle stuff. Nice.
Cool.
But otherwise, heading out or staying any longer, trying to pray again or get out.
yeah, we'll go find.
We'll catch
Try
up
to
together.
catch up
Yeah.
with the rest.
While that's happening, down back at the docks, Tem, Anara, and Zakkai all head to the Bay of Lilies, where they kind of like city ends, and it ends, and there's a good like 20-30 feet of boardwalk, and then it's kind of like starts breaking up into actual docks that stretch out a little bit. You see that there's like all kinds of people like are like hurrying past you to catch their ship in time, like hurry up, we're gonna miss it, and they kind of like pass you. It definitely gives very busy airport vibes, but there are other people that are like the standby folks. You see like a small group of like kids at the edge of the dock, like looking into the water, and then you see rising out of the water, as big as this room, a giant koi fish's head like pops up, and they just like toss like bread or whatever in it, and his giant mouth before like sinking back in.
Basketball pellet.
Yeah. looking around, is there like a port authority down there too? Like, is there some sort of like a presence of like organizational / enforcery type like?
There's
people?
like
is it glass blades?
There's
or
like a harbor master.
harbor master. Okay. Yeah.
There are a significant glass blades presence.
Okay.
And when we get close enough to the big Loxodon ship, do we see crew on it? I mean,
Yeah, from there, can we
from
see-
where we are? Does it does it look like it's got a full? Because we haven't seen any Loxodon in town.
Right.
No, they
Yeah.
haven't.
So
You
if
do.
they're just garrisoned. there.
Yeah.
Because unlike all the other ships, it is not docked. It's a ways off.
Anchored
Oh,
out.
It's anchored,
offshore.
offshore.
Yeah.
Because it's too large to
Right.
fit.
Right.
At
Okay,
the
you said
docks.
that.
But
Yeah, are we able to spot?
from a distance, you can make out there's like you can make out a couple crew members, but it's a pretty
far away?
decent distance away.
How? I'm gonna just like turn to Anara. How far can Slink go out?
Well, for me to be able to see through their senses, it has to be within 120 feet.
So we wouldn't be able to use it for the ship.
I misunderstood. That's where it was exactly.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I do think it's very strange. I've not seen a single Loxodon. Either they're walking around here or there, but I see a couple of figures on the ship. So, did they just keep to themselves? I haven't heard anyone talk about any of my people here.
If they've been here for a month and they're not walking around, I think so. I think that they're just like sitting there waiting for something, maybe?
We haven't gotten the sense that anyone's been talking about being stopped on the way in or out.
No.
Yeah,
Like
no
it's a
embargo.
blockade
Yeah.
or something.
Well, my thought could be we could ask the harbor master of what's going on.
Why don't you do that, and maybe Zakkai and I could just sort of
check it out.
just wander around the docks for a bit and see if we can overhear some conversations.
Yeah, I'll go to the harbor
Let's
master.
do what we did way back early on when you go randomly talking to people, and I'll just sort of go in the wake and listen to what they say afterwards and that kind of stuff. Because I'm not much for the talking, but I'm good at kind of perception.
I'll chat some people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
do use it. Socials.
I'll do 10. You head to the harbor master.
Yeah, and I am going to put on my haughtiest airs and walk in there and ask to speak. Who's in charge here? I would like to speak to them.
You see like a couple like employees kind of scurrying around and stuff, but you ask for someone in charge. You notice like as you kind of come in, there's clearly like a short line.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that you walk in and ask for someone in charge, they scatter and they try to find somebody. Eventually, harbor master is brought to you. It is a stork-like Aarakocra. Tall, spindly legs, kind of flaps down to you and just lands and adjusts his little harbor master hat, and little vest he's wearing. Yes, is there anything that we can help you with?
Yes, indeed, there is. I'm Tem Boaz. I see one of my father's ships out in the harbor here. I've just come into town. May I ask why?
Oh, Tem Boaz?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you can just ask the Boaz on the ship.
And who would that be?
It's left his name in the ledger here. Commander Drolam Boaz.
Well, I suppose I could. However, it would be beneath my station to do so. Can you give me any information for how long they've been here and for what reason? I was not expecting any of my people here. I'd just come into town on travel.
Well, they've been anchored offshore, going on just about 5 weeks now.
And for what reason?
But there is a matter of political importance that is above my station.
I'm sure it is.
Or that's what they say.
Well, it's slightly distressing that I was not informed of this before my arrival here, but I suppose I haven't really made myself aware.
Did you need to take you to the ship?
No, it's fine. I will arrange my own needs. I was simply seeking out any information before I went off on my way again. But did they mention anything else about how long they might be staying?
I was just told to let them be.
Very well. Well,
There's occasionally they'll send someone out to collect supplies,
but they've not left the ship.
No, except for that first time.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Your services are much appreciated.
Oh, yeah, well.
Thank you.
What's your passive insight?
I think it's high. 17.
17. As the conversation goes, you get, at least the way he's responding to you, this is not how he thought this was going to go. He's sort of like waiting for the other foot to drop.
Yeah. Not going to do that.
Waiting for the branch.
Well, thank you very much. If you wouldn't mind, like I said, I was traveling through and I myself am on a very important mission, so please don't mention that I was here. It's, again, very high political importance.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I'll, do, a little bow to him and, turn and, flourish my coat behind me as I walk back out.
That was
and then as soon as I get, outside the threshold of the door and down the ways, I'll be
while he was in there, Zakkai and Anara, each give me. Are you trying to find information or just look?
I'm trying to strike up conversation for information, but I'm gonna look for the people that look like the salty sea dogs who probably work this port and live here. I don't want to find someone who's passing through.
Gotcha.
And my plan will be more to sort of hang back, blend in, but then after Zakkai's left, I'll just kind of saunter past and try and sort of overhear what they might be saying, not directly to them, but afterwards.
I'll say. Oh, my favorite one. Zakkai, you come across basically the sort of the 1940s construction crew on break on that single the ship version of that. As you kind of walk over, you see a bunch of people it's because you're looking for them. They're clearly the people that are here and they repair the ships and they send them off and they're the ones that work here.
Yeah.
Clearly on break that has lasted too long, but they are kind of all gathered at one end of a dock, kind of chit-chatting and stuff. And at the very, you can approach them however you'd like, but you know these people when you see them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'll start approaching, and I'll be like, I think these guys might be good to talk to.
You go in, chat for a bit.
Okay. Ahoy! I'm actually gonna start walking over very confidently and be like, if Ahoy's actually very strange to say, I won't say it, but he's just gonna greet them in a very kind of you're sea people.
Ahoy, seamen!
Ahoy, seamen!
They kind of looked at you and then I'll immediately burst out laughing and start pointing at you.
I hear that this is a fine place for work for those seeking.
Ha! You heard wrong, and they laugh.
I laugh with them. Everything. I match the vibe. But I do find myself needing to pay my way here. I'm new in town. I thought I would earn my way, my keep, with some hard work. You guys been here long?
We got some hard work. They start
I see it.
each other.
I kind of make fun of them. I see it. How long you guys been on break?
And you ask that, and immediately the tension.
Oh no!
Of course.
Hey, we work hard.
No, of course.
I think we deserve to take a little time off between
Of course.
putting hulls of ships back together.
Wow, you guys can do that? That's impressive. It's incredible work, truly.
Well, we don't, but some people do.
So I noticed there's actually quite a bit of strange ships around here. I have limited experience working in docks. I come from Port Elsewhere.
What are you showing? That's from the main continent.
Yeah.
Abenthal?
Yeah, it got boring over there for me. I decided to come over this way and make my way.
Well, good luck with that.
But
Yeah.
couldn't turn down the adventure of the Sylvan Dynasty.
Yeah, it's
But
Pepe.
I did not expect
Yeah.
to see. Yeah, very that. I did not expect to see these sort of ships here. I mean, Loxodons, and there's
Oh
a
yeah.
frigate, and I mean,
those fucking trumpet faces have been here for a month.
you know, I've never met one before.
Fantasy slurs.
Yeah. I've never met them before. I've heard they're actually kind of intense. Is it like, are they giving you guys a hard time?
They don't give anyone nothing. They all push back at each other. But
keep
eventually, they
themselves,
kind of that lasts only for a bit long before they kind of like turn back to you. Like, but seriously, don't mess around with those guys. They are intense.
Oh, really?
Yeah, real secretive.
Really? Okay. I mean, I haven't seen them around much. I just got into town. I figured I would run into them eventually.
Honestly, either we haven't even seen one of those big gray folks before.
Really?
No.
Oh.
They've been here taking up space in the bay.
How long?
I don't know, like a month or so. A little bit more than that.
That's ridiculous. Does that mean more work for you guys?
Actually, no, it doesn't. They don't need any repairs or anything like that.
Oh, so they're just taking up space.
Could use a new form of the ship, though.
I mean, that's.
I'm looking for any excuse to do that.
I love it.
Mission accomplished.
You're 5 minutes.
That's.
Run that lame joke.
I mean, it's very strange indeed. You see no one ever come in and out. There's no activity.
They send someone out on one of the little ship to shore boats to. They go back with barrels of boxes of food and stuff like that. They're living out there and something.
All right, what do you think about some of these other boats? Like that one's kind of small. I'm gonna point over to the.
I've seen better ships than these days.
The Sapphire.
The Sapphire.
Yeah, I'm gonna point over
Spirit of
to
the
the
Sapphire.
Spirit of the Sapphire and be like, that one looks all right. Seems like probably that crew upkeeps it decently well. And then I look over for a reaction.
Doesn't it? Is it good?
That seems like a good ship.
That's
11.
11. You kind of like point and talk about the Spirit of Sapphire, and a couple of the workers just kind of like laugh a little bit, and they're telling you start talking about like, oh yeah, the Spirit, that's a common ship. Captain comes in and out of here. There are a couple of people that kind of like turn, and a couple of the guys or the workers are turning on each other and start talking. And there's a lot of the kind of with the insight check, I won't say you can get anything from it, but just the mannerisms of those guys who turn away and start talking to themselves once you bring up the ship. It's a lot of the kind of like rib kind of like elbowing and a lot of like winking, like, oh, you know what's on that ship. It's very just like, oh, Captain of the Sapphire. They're very just kind of
There's something I don't know
clearly
what it is,
familiar with the crew or the captain.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't waste my time too much around here. But
Hey, but don't get us that wrong. Spirit of Sapphire is one of the finest ships that come through here.
really, it's all right, I guess. Captain, crew, trustworthy, huh?
They like look at each other again, and the ones that were kind of like talking to each other turn back to absolutely trustworthy.
Oh,
Don't badmouth Captain Jiesh.
Oh, I don't know them. Wouldn't dare. You friend of yours?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, great.
One of the finer captains that passes through here. You know, this city is It's a traverse town. It's a place people come and go, and we very rarely get regulars. So when we do get regulars, and they're good, we tend to like keep them around. She's good people.
I respect that. Respect that a lot. All right. Well, you know.
Although she might be the only one.
Well, fellas, you know, this sea air is making me a bit ill. Maybe this isn't ill. I don't know. This is the.
I can tell you just by looking at you.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go that way. You take care of yourselves, fellas.
I think while he's talking and then I see him preparing to leave, I will try and kind of move myself around
That's good.
to sort of get close by, surreptitiously, and just try and get within earshot so that I can try and pick up anything they say after Zakkai's moved on.
Yeah.
And then
Just see if I can kind of poke maybe. Yeah, just see if I can pick up anything.
and
I'm gonna make a bit of a spectacle of myself too. As I walk away, I'm gonna like turn back and like shout jokes, anything to make them go ah, or like not pay attention to Anara.
Yes.
Sneak
So that
by.
I'll try and get reasonably close and just get to a spot where maybe I'm within a shot if I can.
and then you see a very surreptitious Tem kind of like trying to like hunch over and like pull up his collar as he's like walking back down the dock, sees Anara and Zakkai and just is like
Yeah, I'm gonna like make my way toward.
I'll just like put one finger up and acknowledge that I've seen you and I'll join you.
Anara, give me a stealth check with advantage, and then a perception.
Stealth with advantage is 24. And then perception 18.
As you kind of like linger, and thanks to the kind of commotion and all the shouts back and forth, you're able to kind of like slink behind him a little bit and get into the actual like, construction area.
I would sense slink in, but the perception is terrible.
Right.
So it just would be like,
I'll do it myself. The only thing that you hear afterwards, they do mock Zakkai a little bit for
How
just
dare.
clearly be like,
Oh, like, landlubber trying to get on the ocean, thinks he knows what he's talking about.
and they just laugh a little bit. They also, a couple of them, the conversation immediately goes to the Spirit of Sapphire, Captain Shiesh, and mostly it is 1000% locker room talk. Where like last time that Shiesh took me on the Spirit of Sapphire, I had quite the ride. Oh, did you know? It was a lot. It's a
it's
lot.
like just bawdy
Yeah.
boasting.
Yes.
Hey, Tem.
But nothing suspicious to the level of that they're not trustworthy or that you still. Okay.
They're as trustworthy as a bunch of dock hands are.
Do I get the sense that they're boasting but like bragging, but there's truth to it, or
Give me another insight.
that is a dirty 20.
31. The way that they brag about Captain Shiesh, you know, when someone is bragging and making up a story of a great accomplishment, they clearly are embellishing or exaggerating or straight out lying. A lot of them are.
Okay.
A lot of
So
the
it's like I was on there and yeah, okay.
a lot of the talk is like, oh yeah, she like treated me right. Well, and it's very like you maybe saw her in a room once, and it became we spent the night together. So
Right.
it's
the fish was this big.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. All right. I'll again make my exit in a stealthy way, like away from behind them. Hopefully they still don't see, and I'll circle back around. and
Yeah,
go
I'm
up
just
the
trying to
tunnel.
like find a little like offshoot kind of area where I'll wait for like since I saw them both see me and just wait, kind of like trying not to be seen by other people now, especially now that I know that there's not any Loxodons in town and don't want to like draw more attention. But yeah, off to the side and wait for Zakkai and Anara to meet back up with me. But we got a bit of a problem, I think.
Problem.
It's my brother.
What?
And that's what we're gonna pick up next time.
Oh! Got him.
Dang.
Cruel.
My brother!
Dang.
Cruel.
We'll start next session in this place.
You had better. Because now we have a bunch of witnesses. We're gonna hold us to that.
I'll probably forget.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Another
Mine, brother.
Boaz.
It's just keep on coming.
Mm. I think
Keeping meeting
So many siblings.
connections.
Who knows what will happen, but you can find out next time. So join us back here next time at Tales of Terragia. We're great. Why wouldn't you want to come
Yeah.
back and watch us?
it's true.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we will keep you updated on our Patreon and when those subclasses are coming out to you and all the other rewards that we're bringing to you. And until then, Bye guys!